Well, welcome, Merry Christmas to you and your family from me. Thought I had it at 12 noon. It's at 12:30, so I am doing it a little bit early. But Merry Christmas. I'm having shortbread cookie and everything like that. And by the way, I am testing out this new camera. What do you call it? Thing there instead of it being right on top there because it gets heated just to make sure. So yes, hey, Merry Christmas there. Come on up, open panel. If you want to come on up, great. If you don't, if you have a Christmas message or a poem or a saying or a Christmas tradition that you want to share with us there, we're all about that there. So I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to pin it at the top. Good to see you there, ABD, Miss Frosty. Hopefully you are doing well. There we go. Okay, there it is there. Bear with me here. Oh, perfect. It says it's pinned. Beautiful, successful. Yes, good to see you. And welcome in there, everyone. Like I say, this is a Christmas stream. It's going to be maybe two, maybe three. Absolutely. Hope everyone enjoys the season. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Sub up if you're not subscribed. And hopefully you have a very Merry Christmas there, Miss Frosty ABD, as it's always wonderful to see you. Good news, though. I'm dropping this on Christmas Day there. We are going to start Words on Stream Saturdays. That's correct. It is going to be coming back starting January. Words on Stream. So if you loved that game, you loved playing that, and it's only going to be for an hour and a half, folks. That's right. Starting January, the was it the third, fourth, the Saturday? What's the first Saturday in? It is January 4th. It's coming back. That's right. January 4th. Mark your calendars right here. And I'm going to switch up the time. I'm going to switch it up to 5 o'clock. Um, I had people saying that noon, 1 o'clock were not good for them. 5 o'clock was fine. So we're going to go to 5 o'clock. And so if you know people who love to play the Words on Stream game, it's coming back in 2025, baby. Better than ever. And apparently they have added to it. They've upgraded everything. They've done a lot to it. So that'll be good. They're also working on a few other games as well. So that should be rather interesting to see just exactly, what is happening there. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty excited. So January 4th, mark your calendars at 5 o'clock. We will be um, going to return to Words on Stream. That's right. I will put out a community post. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Come on up. If you have a Christmas tradition, that is great. This is not going to be a live stream because a long live stream because I yes, well, and I did share those though. Absolutely. Did I ever share those bugs with them? I'm hoping they fix them too. I'm hoping my webcam, this one here that weaves in and out there, I'm hoping I fix the problem where it doesn't get too blurry. So I'm thinking I did. Knock on wood. Come on, be nice. Hopefully the fat man. Hey, Travel Fun 69. Hang on here. Just wait a minute here. Travel Fun. I gotta do that. Yeah, Travel Fun. It's always good to see Jeff Lepard, everybody there. Good to see. Good to see you there, Mr. Jeff. So yes, if you want to come on up, you have a Christmas tradition, and as you can tell, I'm wearing a Team Canada, and I'm wearing my Oilers because there are big ups to you there, buddy. There, Merry Christmas to you over there in Toronto. Um, yeah, my biggest thing was ACDC ticket. Gonna go see them. Team Canada. It's Team Canada. You mean wrong jersey because it's the Oilers. I know how much you love. It's Team Canada. Yes, one of our local boys here where I live in the city. It is a local boy, grew up here. he he's playing on Team Canada, and this guy can score goals. Bradley Nadeau, he played for the Penticton Vees, my local team here where I live. So if you watch Team Canada play when we destroy Finland tomorrow, we're going to destroy the Finns. It's a no-brainer. Bradley Nadeau played for us there. That guy has got a career with the Carolina Hurricanes. Sadly, that they picked him up. I was kind of hoping he'd go to Edmonton because Edmonton is the team. Everyone's talking about Edmonton. There's no other team that anybody else is talking about. Leafs. Yeah, okay. You and my buddy, you guys should meet. We got to get back to Toronto. Me and my buddy, because he actually lives back there. His parents. You and him would have beers and chats of definitely beers and cheers for sure. It's a beers and cheers, and that's another one of Travel Fun 69's channel. Beers and cheers, and he's got beers and cheers 2 and probably a beers and cheers 3 in the works. Good to see you there, Jeff. Good to see you there, Miss Frosty ABD. The link is pinned. We got to pick up the games. Yes. Well, not the Oilers. We're in good, fine shape. I just had to say that. I know. I want to get back to Toronto because I want to go to the Hall of Fame. I want to go to a Leafs game, and I want to go to a Blue Jays game, and I'm trying to figure out when that'll work. And the only thing I can think of is March, late March. But then we'll know that the Leafs are not going to be in the playoffs. That's the only bad thing. Anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone. So a friend of mine, where I'm going for Christmas dinner, made these beautiful shortbread cookies, and they are delicious. By the way, I'm devouring these things, all right? I've just been having them for the past 5 minutes, and I don't know how many shortbreads I'm having, but I'm going to look like Santa Claus soon with the beard growing and no. Yes, I know. I know that there, Jeff. Anyways. The link is pinned. If you want to come on up, you don't have to. I do have a shield. No porn bombing allowed. Yeah, I know. $650. I was looking. Mind you, he knows a guy that will give him tickets for a good price. Just saying. That is not my Christmas tree behind me in the background. That's not my place at all. It's a lot smaller. It's like a box. It's a shoebox. So apparently, yeah, we can get Leaf tickets for $300 right behind one of the goalies where they attack twice behind the Leafs goalie, and they'll sell it for $600 total. So we might do that from what we've been looking at there, and so I'm hoping to go back with them. But yeah, Merry Christmas. And yes, go Team Canada, go. If you are in another country there, that's fine. We can hardly wait to play you Americans because we know that it's going to be a great game. The bars will be filled. Everything is going to be just literally packed. But watch for, Bradley Nadeau. He played for the Penticton Vees. It's a BCHL team. Guy's got crazy skills, like crazy. I don't know what number he's wearing for the World Junior, but yeah, he's got crazy skills. This guy he reminds me actually of I wouldn't say a Connor McDavid necessarily. I mean, he's good, but I know he's better than Austin Matthews. I mean, anybody is better than Austin Matthews. I mean, these days there. But I mean, I would say he's just a level down. He's in the middle of a Connor McDavid and an Austin Matthews in the middle. So he's interesting to watch. And he's going to be playing against Finland. So yeah, Nadeau is his name. The Nadeau Show will be on Team Canada, and believe me, he puts on a show. He does. Bradley Nadeau. He puts on a show for everybody. So yeah, it's just saying. Yeah, so like I said, this is a good stream. Good to see everyone. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. It always does help. Baidu, where's my banner? It's down here. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning my time because I've been tracking Santa did part 2. I didn't realize, I thought you could just do a full 24-hour on YouTube. YouTube would take it all, but apparently they just take the first 12 hours or 11 59.59, and then that's it. So I had to do a part 2, and I thought, oh well, maybe that's just StreamYard. No, it's YouTube. It's like, come on, guys. Anyways, whatever. I did a part 2. Santa's back home. He's passed out. He's probably under the mistletoe with Mrs. Claus, talking about his journey. Who knows? Maybe he's having a beer when he got home. I don't know. He could be still drunk. But Merry Christmas. And like I said, this is an open panel. Anyone that does want to come on up, do feel free. If not, do me a favor, hit the like button. It's free. I don't charge for that, not yet. Maybe in the new year I will. No, I probably won't, but it's free to hit the like button, thumbs up. Jeff is here. Big ups to him. Fantastic guy. Hey, Wanda, good to see you there. Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to everyone in chat. Wanda, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure glad that Wanda's good. I don't know if you're at the hospital, Wanda, or you're out, but thinking of you. Prayers for Wanda. Hopefully you are home safely and spending time with your kids. But anybody that want to come on up instead of hearing me babble, and I know that Jeff loves my background. He loves the Oilers. I'm going to make Jeff Lepard into an Oilers fan. He'll be saying, Leafs who? Good to see you there, Wanda. I love bugging you, Jeff. Yeah, big ups. Jeff is awesome there, Wanda. I'm not sure if you're not sub, but he's got a wrench, so just right click on it and sub up to his channel. He's a great guy. I'm not throwing out links today. It's Christmas. I'm tired. I've only gotten 7 hours sleep because I was doing this NORAD Santa thing there. Don't know what made me want to do it. I think next year I'm going to do something totally different. But, there's a few ideas that I'm going to do. I'm not sure what, but I've got 365 days to think about that, everyone. But Merry Christmas to everyone. I've been devouring these shortbreads, and I'm going to be high on sugar. This is probably going to be 2, maybe 3 hours. Okay. Recuperating in a facility. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, at least you're safe because they do. Wanda, we are hoping that you do recuperate in that facility, get out of there as quickly as you can. I'm not a hospital person. I hate hospitals. I hate emergencies. I hate ambulances. To me, it has to be life. Oh, you're heading to your aunt's. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Your aunt's. Yes, I'm heading out. I'm heading to they have this turkey dinner. Yeah, I'm not a hospital person there, Wanda. I'm glad you get turkey. Ooh, awesome. That's good. So who's got traditions? Does you guys have traditions? You guys have poems? Do you guys have a certain thing that you guys do? Do you guys do breakfast in the morning, like a big breakfast? I remember that. Uh, aw, that is so awesome there, Wanda. Got a Santa bag. Hey, he must have missed my place. I must have told him just go see Wanda. Give it all to Wanda because she needs it. Um, so who's got traditions? That's what I would like to know. You can type in chat. I'll highlight it. Or if you want to come on up, if you have a poem, it would be great if you want to read it. If you want to wish anyone a Merry Christmas who might be watching this, never know. I mean, they might not. Might. Who knows? Maybe they're still sleeping, or maybe they're drunk on eggnog and that. Hey, Mouse, good to see you there, Mouse. Come on up. Link is pinned. Love to see you there. So yes, who's got traditions? Let's hear your tradition. You guys get up in the morning, have breakfast. Do you guys wait till a certain time? What do you guys do? Do you guys go for a walk in the morning? Some people go for a walk when they have breakfast. They do their stockings, and they do a lot of other things there. So what do you guys do? That's what I want to know. Traditions. That's what this panel is all about. It's a Christmas kind of thing there. Tradition is that I'll be doing a live stream, seeing how I'm alone. and I'll be doing something pre as well for Christmas Eve. But yes, I want to hear. Hey, Wanda. Yes. Santa visited Wanda, by the way, Mouse. I'm jealous because Santa missed my place, but that's okay. I'm glad. I'm glad Santa stopped at Wanda's at the hospital there to give Wanda something. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah. So traditions, Mouse. Come on up. Do you have a tradition? I know you're got your son with you. You sleep in? Oh, okay. So Travel Fun sleeps in. All right. So it's 3:12 in the afternoon for you. Yep. Wow. Okay. Well, listen, I would love to adopt that tradition to sleep in, but I had to do this crazy NORAD thing. I think next year I'm going to do something different. Not sure what it is. Yeah, link is pinned. Wanda, if you want to come on up, you don't have to cam up. Mouse, Uh, anyone else that is lurking in there, make sure you guys do hit the thumbs up. I don't charge for that yet. 2025, I may start to charge. It might be the drinks and chat inflation charge. I'm just kidding. But do hit the thumbs up, though, people. Everyone's welcome, all ages. You got any grandkids? Do they have any traditions? Do they like to do the stockings? What do they like to do? Do they go tobogganing? Do you guys go to the ski hill? What do you guys do? A lot of people have certain things that they do it on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Actually, I know a few families, and it's becoming more of a tradition on Boxing Day. Tradition is pick one present to open on Christmas Eve. Okay, hang on here. Christmas Eve, and then you have to wait till Christmas Day to open the rest. Ooh, we did do that. I remember doing that as a kid. By the way, I remember doing that as a kid, and I was quite pleased. Interesting. Okay. Well, and Travel Fun likes to sleep in, and I'd like to adopt that. I think that should be a mandatory rule. Everybody sleeps in. Lock your doors so that way the kids don't wake you up if you've got kids or grandkids. Okay. No worries. Well, hey, you know what? Kids can come up too. You know what? I don't mind. You got your grandson. You don't have to turn on. We could just hear their voices. Don't have to turn on your camera. But Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Mouse. Merry Christmas, Wanda. Travel Fun 69. That's Jeff Lepard. He also has Jeff Lepard. He's got Beers and Cheers 2, Beers and Cheers 3 in the works. Whatever else, or anybody else in chat. Merry Christmas to you, your family. 2025 is probably going to be a better year for me. I 2024 was shitty as all get out for me. Personally, business wise, fantastic, fantastic, really good. Can't complain. But personally for me 2024 was the absolute, it was like going to the washroom and vomiting and pooping and everything like that, so that's how terrible it was personally. But business wise, excellent, like really good. I can't complain there. I wish it was for both, but it's not. So 2025, I'm looking forward. Well, for one, no, in the hill. So send snow. Yeah, I want snow. I didn't get my snow, by the way, so I'm still disgruntled. I love snow. I wish there was lots of snow here. Um, yeah, 2025. I know that we're gonna have a new government. I know that. I know we're gonna be going to the polls. I know that there's going to be a lot of changes happening. Uh, I know there's going to be a lot of changes happening, and I know that there's going to be a lot of interesting things coming down the pipe. So 2025 is going to be interesting. We got Trump coming in as president, and yeah, it's going to be a good year. Looking forward it. I'm looking forward because I think it's going to be good also for a job wise. Maybe I'll get a job. I'll land something, and yeah. So come on up. Tell us, what do you guys got? You guys got any goals? My goal this year. is to get in 2025 is to get monetized on the Drinks and Chats channel. I'm at 337, so I need 163. I believe I've got the hours. I I know I'm just close. I just need that to get monetized, or a little more, or 200. So yeah, that's all. So I'm close, but 2025, and I've been doing this for 9 months. So I have till February, March. I think March is my uh March. Yeah, March. March is my beginning of March. The first week in March. I think the second, third. It'll be 9 months. So I have no idea, but yeah, that's I'm not. I didn't do good in math, folks. But yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. And I'm having coffee because I got very little sleep. I have to do a lot of walking a little bit later on. I'm not really looking forward to that. I'd like to be able to sleep in. So that's why I'm doing this Christmas stream. So that way, but come on up. Come on up. Everyone's welcome. This isn't going to be a long stream. This is not going to be like another 6 or 4 hour, maybe two, maybe three. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe less. I don't know. We're going to play it by ear. We'll see what the numbers are. We'll see what people are saying and thinking. And yes, okay. I know. And then you get bothered by people wanting to talk to you on Christmas. No, I'm not available. I have no idea how to set my phone to unavailable, but I just decline the call. Call later, people. I'm streaming, eating shortbreads. Um, I'm gonna be looking like Santa Claus very, very soon. Anyways, yes. So okay, who's got Wanda? What's your tradition? You haven't shared your tradition. Miss Frosty ABD. What is your tradition? Do you have a Christmas tradition? I'm moving my head. I'm trying to test this camera thing to see if it's. Don't mind me. Hang on here. Anybody backstage? I did hear a bleep. Oh, Mishka! Hey, Merry Christmas. Come on up if you want to. We're talking about Christmas traditions, and Jeff's Child Fun 69 there, Mishka, is to sleep in. Moses' tradition is one present open up on Christmas Eve and the rest open on Christmas Day. Um, Mine right now, I don't really have one. Although when I was a kid, we used to go for a walk. We would go to the mountain when we lived down in Vancouver. We would go for a hike, a good 2 hour hike, come back, have breakfast. The family would come over, and in the evening, we would open up presents. We would joke. We would laugh. We would have the funniest Christmas CD on there. We play the 12 Days of Christmas, and we would then do Christmas musical chairs. And the person that was kicked out, you didn't get a present. You had to wait till the other round. And you had to sit out, and sometimes Andy, there you are, Andy. Good to see you there. And you had to sit out sometimes for 2 rounds, and you really had to get to that chair. And of course, I would stall, and once I could see the music there, and I could hear, and then finally, boom, I would hit right the chair just like that. So that was our tradition there, and it was fun. And then you got to choose what gift from who you wanted to open up. That's what we did. Um, that's about all. Uh, that's my tradition, and I miss those days because my grandpa, who has passed away there, he had cancer there. He made the best blueberry pancakes, and IHOP, uh, the Dutch, I don't know, they could not even compete. Actually, they even approached him for the recipe. You know that they approached my grandpa for his blueberry pancake recipe because they said, "How do you get the blueberries in the batter?" He says, "It's simple." He says, "If you just take the time," and he says, "and just do it," he says, "you get it right." And so they approached him, and he didn't give out a secret. He goes, "It's just simple." They said, "Well, it's not simple." So they said, "So what are you doing wrong there?" He says, "Well," he says, "buy the recipe off me." And they were trying to get it out of him. You could definitely tell. Oh yeah, it was awesome. Andy, good to see you there, Andy. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys do hit the like button here. I'm getting all these messages, and good to see everybody. Okay, hang on here. Okay, let's get back to this one. Wanda, ooh. Okay, hang on here. I was buying a different angel every year. This year, I was not able to do anything, but at the Christmas party bag last week, I was given. Aw, that is so awesome there, Wanda. Keep that angel because here's what I've been told. Hospital angels that they give you are very rare. If you get an angel, they don't give them out to everybody. They really don't. So it's only to a certain individuals. So obviously they saw something, but I mean, I know people who should have gotten them. My grandma, my aunt, they never got them. They were over there for Christmas. They were in the hospital over Christmas and never got one. Um, yep, none of them. So keep it. I want you to keep that, cherish that, put that on your wall, put that on your mantle, fireplace, because that is that's really special. I will say that. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Andy, Mishka, Travel Fund, Mouse, everybody. Make sure you guys do hit the like button. I don't charge for that yet. It's an open panel, so the link is pinned, I believe. I did see that on there. The link is pinned, and make sure to hit that. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Any Christmas poems? Andy, are you a? Oh, oh, you're gonna have to take a picture of that. It's a light up angel. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder if it's the same angel. I wonder if they did stop doing that and just darn, I was hoping you'd get that rare one because you could eBay that there, Wanda, and get yourself 50K off that angel. Yeah, there's one. Anyways, welcome everyone. It's an open panel. Link is pinned. Come on up. Um, yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a light up angel. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Cheers. I'm having coffee. It is it's to get me awake. I think I need about 4 or 5 of these more coffees. I've had a one already, so this one here is not waking me up. Anyone wants to come keep me? Um, what? Okay, so a buddy of mine just sent me messages in Discord. He woke up to his car broken into. Somebody broke into my buddy's car. What? You got to be kidding me. Smashed windshield and everything. So Merry Christmas to him, to a smashed windshield. What? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. Okay, so somebody smashed in, broke in all the presents for his family. And yeah, this car isn't in the greatest shape. I am what? Yeah, he just sent me photos. You should see the photos. It's absolutely uh like wow. All the presents wiped out, everything. Lots of money, the whole 9 yards there. Wow. Wow. Yeah, well, welcome to Canada, folks. I mean, you got the Trudeau laws. Trudeau is terrible. Oh, no, not in Canada. I thought he was in Canada. It goes all over. Wow. Wow. That's quite terrible. So yes, his family is not having the best Christmas. That's sad. Waking up to find that your car has been broken into, the presents have been stolen. I don't know if he's got kids or not. I think he does. He might not. I have no idea. Hang on here. I'm just gonna ask him. Come on up, folks. Wow. Smashed windshield. Wow. Unreal. That is terrible, folks. So he woke up to a windshield smashed in his car, and wow, like you should see what they did to the door. Oh, wow. Holy Dinah. Anyways, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope it's a lot better than one of my friends that's going through right now where stuff is stolen, things are smashed. Happy deductible. I'm not sure what it will cost down there for a windshield in the States, but I know up here in Canada, they want your arm, they want your leg, and they want everything. It's not fun. And dealing with the insurance companies are not fun. Merry Christmas, everyone. Cheers. I'm devouring these shortbreads. By the way, my friend, the one I'm going to go have turkey dinner, she said, you can't eat them till Christmas, these shortbreads. I've been devouring them for the past 5 minutes, and they're going down like candy. They're really delicious. I should arrive. I should empty it out, arrive and say, can I please get a refill of shortbread cookies? I should. Wow. That is just terrible. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, open panel, come on up. We want to know traditions. Andy, what's your tradition? Do you have a Christmas tradition as a family? Oh, yes, hang on here. Who was that? Yes. We want to know traditions. Let's see. Andy. Okay, just hang on here. I would play some music. Hang on here. I've got some AI stuff. Okay, we got some Christmas. Let's play some Christmas. Here we go. Got some Christmas music happening.
Yo, listen up, the angels singing loud and clear. Glory to the newborn king, he's finally here. Peace on the earth, yeah, mercy's the word. God's forgiving sins, bro, haven't you heard? So let's all rise up, nations far and wide.
Here we go, yes. Come join me.
Christ is born in Bethlehem, he's changing the game. Yo, the herald angels sing.
Yeah. Who's got a guitar? Come on up.
Glory to the newborn king. Christ up high, adored by all. Everlasting Lord, answering the call. Comes to us now, from heaven he's sent. Born of a virgin in the flesh, he's present. Seeing the big man, veiled in flesh. God among us, yeah, feeling.
Gotta love this song.
Walking like us right here on this land. Jesus our Emmanuel, he's one of the fam. Glory, glory, singing out loud.
Come on, sing along, people.
Glory, glory, lifting up proud. Glory, glory, singing out loud. Glory, glory, lifting up proud. Yo, the herald angels sing.
So far, this is the only one that I can play without getting copyright thingy-majiggy, whatever you want to call it, copyright strike or anything like that. It's the only one that won't get copyright strike. It's safe. And you know, I actually gotta say, I actually like this AI rock and roll, heavy metal Christmas tune that is playing, everybody. Welcome. Come on up, open panel. You know what to do. You know the drill. Yes. Who is going to come on up here? I'm not sure who is all still here. I'm just making sure that everything's running. Make sure you guys do hit the thumbs up. It does help. Where is it? There we go. There it is right there. Hit the thumbs up. Cheers, everybody. I'm not sure what you guys are having. Tea or Bailey's, or maybe you're into the wine. I know I've still got coffee. I've got another 4 more of these before I'm awake. But this isn't going to be a long stream. But could do come on up, share your Christmas traditions, your stories. If you got poems, anything like that. You got kids, you don't need to cam up. You could just have them in the background there. Don't mind them. Love the kids. The kids are hilarious. They what make Christmas. That's what I find. Anyways, hopefully everyone is having a good rest of their Christmas morning. I'm not sure if you got your brunch going, the music playing. You're singing maybe Feliz Navidad. I'm not sure, maybe but Santa Claus did come to town. I did track him, and believe me, at 3 o'clock, Santa passed out. I'm sure he probably went under the tinsel and was kissing Mrs. Claus when he got back to the North Pole. Because I did do 2 streams. And everything like that. Yes, they do. I'm not sure. I think this might be one of them. This is a heavy metal rockish kind of one there. The one that I did, that I played. Songs, yep. But yes, so I tracked Santa. If you go back on the channel, there is a NORAD, which I went 15 hours over, but that's okay. But then I did a restart and did another one, and it ended just before the 12, and that's the part 2. So anybody who wants to go back and watch that, the watch hours, I don't know. I think I'm very close, but I'm about 160, 170 subscribers short of getting monetized in like 9 minutes. Hey, Merry Christmas, Mater. How you doing there? Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing really well. Absolutely. Hopefully everything is fine. And Matt Meter, make sure you guys, good to see you. And make sure that you guys do hit the thumbs up there. So yes, we're looking at Christmas traditions. That's what we're talking about. It's Christmas, so we're looking, what do you guys do? Do you guys go places? Do you guys do it a Boxing Day? Do you do it Christmas Eve, Christmas Day? That's what we want to know. Traditions. What is your family's tradition? When you are with family, what do you do? And those are the stories that we want. And if you have a tradition, the link is at the top there. I guess so, yes. I don't no idea where I'm pointing this, but the link is pinned at the top there on YouTube. Come on in. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. I say Merry Christmas. I was at the grocery store. I had a huge argument with the lady. She says, Happy Holidays. I say, no, it isn't holidays. I said, it's not a holiday for a lot of people. It's Merry Christmas. We celebrate because the birth of Jesus Christ. That's why we say Christ, or that's why we say Jesus. It's the birth of Jesus Christ. No. It's Happy Holidays. And I'm not sure. I don't know if Jeff is here there, but I was actually kicked out of my mall a week ago because I said Merry Christmas to one of the security guards, and they actually ushered me out and said, no, it is Happy Holidays. It's season's greetings. So I was kicked out of my own mall for that day. I could go back the next day, but even when I went back the next day, look, I still said Merry Christmas. I will stick to my tradition. I don't care what anybody says, because that's why we have it, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And I mean, I don't care what anybody says. It is not about the present. It's about being with family. It's about spending time, having that turkey dinner, devouring that. That's always the best. But I will never, ever say, you'll never catch me saying season's greetings, happy holidays. It is always going to be Merry Christmas. And if people do not like it, because us Catholics, Italians, we were raised on saying Merry Christmas. That's how we were raised. That's how it is. And that's how it will always be in my books. So anybody who does say season's greetings, I correct them. I will say seasons, I will say Merry Christmas. I will. So yeah. Yeah, I got kicked out of my own mall. Can you believe it? Anyway, so that's okay. Then I went back the next day, got what I had to do, and then I was waiting for them to kick me a second time. And I said, are you going to kick me out a second time because I said Merry Christmas? And they just kind of just shook their heads like, whatever, like, who cares? I said, you can't stop everyone. People are entitled to say what they want to say. If they want to say Merry Christmas, if they want to say Happy Holidays, if they want to say Happy Hanukkah, whatever the heck it is that they say, that is like Merry Christmas. But like, come on, Happy Holidays, really? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the season's greetings. Let's just, people, we need to say what it is. We need to say what it is. And what it is Christmas. Not saying that. So look at this, really yummy shortbread that my friend made, a whole that I've been just devouring. So yes. Mm-hmm. I know, that was so crazy. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I'm ushering you up. Come on, let's go. He's like, you're not supposed to say that. I was like, excuse me? I just said Merry Christmas. Like, what is this? Is that gonna go in the Bible as a bad word to say Merry Christmas? Like, like I said, then you need to go to the church on Christmas Eve for the early what is it? They have a Christmas Eve service. And I said, and you tell that to the Christian, the one that that Jesus Christ was born to. I want to see their reaction. Then let's see what that happens. And a woman, she actually was a pastor, by the way. The woman at a church close by, and she was absolutely flabbergasted. I was being kicked out because I said Merry Christmas. And she said, Merry Christmas to you too. She's like, I guess they're going to kick me out too. Anyways, it's always, see, everyone that lives where I live, just to let you guys know, they all want to just toe the line, go like this. Me, I will take risks when I feel that risks are needed to take. And yes, it is crazy. You're absolutely right there, Mater. That is very crazy indeed. I could not believe myself. I was like, I'm being kicked out of my own mall for the day because I said Merry Christmas. Like, really? I was like, this is a joke. I said, I'm going to go fire up a live stream and talk about this. And the guy there said, what's your channel? I want to monitor it there. And I was like, yeah, Mr. Security Man, go get a job somewhere else there, cash in your license and go work at a burger joint. Oh, yeah, it was insane. I could not believe it. It is raining, but the snow clouds are coming in, though. So, Wanda, keep sending those snow clouds because we do want snow. We do need snow. I want to go to the hill this year. I want to go to 2 ski hills this year. And that. So yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, and hopefully everybody is with your family. What is your Christmas tradition? Do you guys do stuff? Do you guys go for a hike? Do you guys climb a mountain? Do you guys go singing? Do you go banging on people's doors, handing out presents? I actually know a family that does that. What do you do? Yeah, no, they buy literally. They literally find out there's blocks. And I know in one, where I lived in a community where there was like over 500 people, and everyone would pick one family They'd find out the family that needed it the most, and they would find out their Christmas list somehow, our way, through other people, and then they'd go and buy what they want and deliver it in the morning. Early in the morning, they'd wake them up at 6 a.m. in the morning and say, "Here you go, Merry Christmas." I'll never forget that. Actually, I did that too with somebody, and a guy came out in his boxers. He wore nothing else but his boxers. Everybody, yeah, and it wasn't a speedo. It was just his box. What? Why are you waking me up there? I said, "Merry Christmas," and I said, "I would like you to open this up now." And of course, he said my name when we talked. And then he said, "Yes, Merry Christmas." And then he opened up the present there and he was so shocked. And I said, "There you are." I said, "I'm glad I made your morning. I'm glad I made your Christmas." And this was years ago. I was 16 years old and I felt good that I did that. Um, I'm thinking next year I might make turkeys. I think I might make turkey dinner for the homeless here because they don't have anywhere to go. Um, there's no shelters. They're all full. They're being bought up by billionaires, millionaires, and I think I might next year do turkeys. I'm leaning towards that road next year. Not sure yet. Nothing is certain, but I'm looking at that because even we have a hamper place that usually does it. They're even yeah, I'm gonna turn off my camera. Everyone, I'm starting to sweat. This light is pissing me off. It's anyways, but I'm still here. But yeah, I'm looking at uh doing that kind of a thing. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys do hit the like button. I don't charge for that yet. It may be, I may charge in the new year. It might be part of the Canadian inflation to pay for Trump's tariffs. Who knows? His 25% tariff. I might need to charge for that. Just saying. I'm back. All right. Just had to take off all of that because I think that was making me have a hot flush. That's for sure. Um, yes. Anyways, so yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. I'll cam up now. There we are. Merry Christmas. I'm gonna probably make it another coffee, um, have some more shortbread, and hope everyone is doing well. Uh, hope everyone is doing well there. That's for sure. And yes, I know I've got people calling me, so I know I've got a whole list of family members to call. And that's fine. They can wait till after my stream, believe me. I don't think it's going to be a long one there, folks, unless people come on up. I think probably in the next 15 minutes, we're probably going to close her down. So I will do the 15 minutes till we end. But I do appreciate everyone for being here. And I hope everybody does have a Christmas and spends lots of time with family, eat lots of turkey. Wanda, just say to them, when you are in the hospital, say, "I want to take this whole turkey back to my place there." See what they say. I've been told in hospitals, I'm not sure where, that they will actually cater and make you a turkey. They will actually have it and they'll make it right in front of you in your room if you have a room in the hospital. So Wanda, just say to the lady, "I would like if you could bring me this whole entire turkey right in my room and cook it in front of me." I wonder if they would. You should actually ask them, say, I can't move, so would you cater to me there? I hear they do that. Welcome in, everyone. Make sure to hit the like button. We're doing the Christmas tradition there. Hey, hey, how are you there, Johnny? Good to see you there, Johnny. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too there, buddy. Hopefully you're well. How come you don't? Okay. Yes, got a panel. So we want to know, Johnny, your Christmas tradition. Mater, if you're still here, what is your whoever has Christmas tradition? We would like to know. Okay, we've got somebody here. Hang tight here, everyone. I might have to then not put this up and just go back to extend this because we are getting some people now. Hang on here. Where is this thing? I hate this. Why did they have to switch this thing and add this right before Christmas? Here we go. Okay. Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Hey, PPR. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, just enjoying.
Yes.
I thought I'd stop
hang on.
by. Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
Oh, I like the tree and the Christmas in the back area there.
There you
That's
go.
a nice, and the fireplace,
Yes,
sizzling.
I gotta stay warm. I should probably
I know.
not show off that. There we go.
Good to see you.
You too. So traditions, it's usually
Yes.
just family dinner at somebody's house, but unfortunately, because everybody's getting older,
Right.
I've got relatives that have passed away, relatives that are in nursing homes, and
Yes.
relatives that are handicapped, so there's no more family dinners. But that's what it always was. Get the whole family together. Everybody has fun. We did puzzles, which I never do, but I would do them at Christmas with the family. I don't know why. There was an attraction to it, but yeah, we would sit there and do a puzzle on the kitchen table and cook the turkey. Now I'm in charge of cooking everything, so.
Well, yeah, but you got a nice new kitchen, so come on, you're all ready to host. Come on. I was still waiting for my invite, by the way.
My house is 25 years now old, so. I got it 2000.
It's still relatively new.
Oh yeah, no, it was the show home. The one where they have the reason my garage is finished is that it was the show home. So this is the office you would walk into to buy your home in the neighborhood. Right. And so this is one we got. And the one thing I hate is they did these weird dark blue tiles in the kitchen. And I'm like, I so have to rip those out. And I keep meaning to do it and I never do. And I'm like, ugh.
What are you doing renovating over Christmas? What are you doing renovating over Christmas? Don't you know you're supposed to just relax, spend some time?
So far behind on my renovations.
Oh, my. Oh. So anything you guys got family coming and everything like that?
No, like I said, now it's just going to be small, and I'm just making a ham because I just had turkey because my sister was down from the east. And so I cooked a turkey on the 16th before she left so that way she would have a family Christmas dinner. So I didn't want to buy a second turkey. So now I'm just going to cook ham tonight.
Right.
Ham and vegetables and all that good stuff.
You don't want turkey twice in a row?
I do, but I can't consume another 10 pounds of turkey meat. That's the smallest bird you can get. So
the small as a what? Is a what? How much?
10 pounds or 4.1 kilos.
Oh, come on. That's like a really small one. It's not a big one.
10 pounds of meat is a lot of meat to eat. The skeleton doesn't weigh that much.
True. Have you had your eggnog?
No, I don't like eggnog. I drink one glass of it and then I'm done. So it's pointless for me to buy a big carton of it,
Now, do you drink that at work or at home or with family?
No, just my work is in a courtroom, so yeah, they kind of frown upon you drinking alcohol in court. So
what? No rum? You don't get to have rum?
No, the prosecutor or the defense attorney, depending on which side you're on, tends to get angry when you do that. So. I should just put some tape over this logo. That's a good idea.
Well, I think, look at that fireplace, people. Hang on here. I'm just going to zoom in. That is a wicked ass fireplace. I mean, TPR went all out to get a really nice fireplace. And that is actually that's a real fireplace too. That isn't no like modern day fireplace.
No, well, I have my modern day fireplace here as well, which is an electric heater with a projector in the back that shows flames up the wall. But yeah, no, I like wood fires.
So TPR, Santa must have missed our place and went to Wanda and delivered her a Santa sack because he didn't come to my place. The guy, I guess the reindeer, he couldn't find where I lived, so he didn't come here. I never got to have a beer with Santa Claus, and I had one waiting out for him, so I had to drink it for him. You know.
I think the way you're supposed to tell the story is, well, I had a beer out for him, but I fell asleep, and when I woke up, it was gone. So I guess he liked
it. It was gone. Yeah, it disappeared. Maybe the reindeer got it. Maybe Rudolph. You know, that's probably why. That's why when I was doing the whole track and the Santa thing. That's why Rudolph looked a little bit off when he got to my area there. That's why, because I think he had the Bud Light beer that I had. Yeah, I did that NORAD thing there. I didn't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4. So I woke up. Yeah, and then I had this stream to do there.
But you're still fairly young, right?
Well, 39, and I'm actually 39. I'm not any older than that. I am turning 40 though this coming June. So is that young, or is that old?
Yeah. No, it's still young.
I do still go for runs every morning. I go for like a big run every morning.
When I was 34, and I remember being in the pool hall, and one of the guys that was there, he was just talking about dating in general, and I'm like, I'm too old, man. I'm 34. And he's like, you're just a kid. You have lots of time. It's just funny the way, you know, at different times in your life, you look at things different ways. And like when I was in my high school, I thought, you know, on this date, I'm going to be 20 years old. Oh my God, that's so old. Like now it's 20.
Well, I have an aunt who, okay, I got to tell you this. Everywhere she would go, she would find a guy, but she'd outlast the guy. The guy would die. And the last guy that she met him in the frozen food section at a grocery store. That's actually where they met. So they wanted to have the wedding in the frozen food section where they met. The same. No, I'm serious. And they did. And I don't know the grocery store. It was in a small town there, but they actually hosted it. They actually paid for their dinner, but they had a picture of them standing by them. And they actually found the video clip, and so they played it at their wedding. And she outlasted him, and that. So, hey, Rev, good to see you, Rev. You want to come on up? Yes, Rev J, come on up. Open panel.
I was trying to think. I met my first wife at a house party in the town of Yarm in England. And then my second wife, we were common law. We weren't officially married, but still by law, you are married. I met her when I was 16. I don't think I could recreate either of those moments for a church, though. Because one was outside on a dark street, and one was, at a house party with a whole bunch of drunk people. And I had one sister on one shoulder and one sister on the other shoulder. And
now that would have been a fun one, the drunk one. Where was that? Was that at a party? Was that the house party one?
Yeah.
That must have been really, really cool.
It was different. It was her and her sister.
Oh.
They were both loaded out of their trees, so I took them both home. I'm just walking down the street, downtown Yarm. Two girls on my shoulders. People are like, yeah, right on, mate. Go for it. Like, yeah, no, that's not the night we're having. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I know. It's insane. It is. It's getting Getting insane, that's for sure. So what else? Later on today, you're going to
Just make a
you
ham.
know, making a ham,
Yeah.
sitting back,
and,
relaxing.
yeah, probably just chill out with some video games later, murder
Right,
some
yeah.
things. Every Christmas should be spent murdering demons, obviously. Murdering demons
well,
and making furniture.
that sounds like so much fun there, TPR. It's like watching curling and paint dry. Oh, Rev says hang on here, I appreciate, and it says everyone is invited. So from the most church on YouTube. So what's the do you have a link to the church there? Is it on YouTube? You want to stick it in the chat there so we can watch the service? Maybe we'll pull it up. Who knows? Curious. Yeah, I'd like the link. I don't know sure. Is that the church's name? 3 Explosive 3 Church on YouTube? Hang on here. I want to see if I can find it.
Well, I don't think you can actually type in.
It's on. It's on.
It's on Ray's channel.
It's on your. Okay, so are you streaming the service on your channel there, Rev? It's on my channel. Okay. Okay. I'm sure he's gonna get me some more information. Good to see you there, Rev. By the way. So what? Yeah, no worries. I get that. What traditions do you have there, Rev? Put it in chat because I know you're getting ready for your service real quickly here. That's what we're discussing. TPR's up here there, by the way. And Merry Christmas to you there, Rev. Merry Christmas to everyone. TPR, everyone in chat, watching, lurking. If you're a lurker, yeah, do hit the button and come on up. We do love lurkers, by the way. Ooh. No worries. No, but what is your Christmas tradition? That's what I want. I don't want to know what you sell. That's great that you have fireworks. Hey, I think fireworks are cool. But I just want to know, what is your Christmas tradition? Do you go for a hike? Do you? I mean, like.
I could go climb a mountain because there's no snow. Nothing's frozen.
No, there's no snow here either. But we do have the clouds, so it could snow maybe tomorrow or.
The island was supposed to get a wicked snowstorm.
Vancouver Island?
Yeah.
Vancouver Island? So where the Vicks are then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Allegedly. I won't actually confirm or deny where they live. Somewhere on the
I know where they are. Hey, gutters!
Merry
cleaning
Christmas,
up.
gutters.
Merry Christmas there. I'm lurking. Well, I'm cleaning up the wrapping paper. Now I'm wanting to know, is everybody getting this little spin thing on their StreamYard? Because StreamYard's pissing me off. It did it last night. It's doing it today, and it's really annoying. Good to see you there, Gutters. Merry Christmas to you and your family and your grandson. He's so cute. Her grandson came on. Well, it wasn't on panel, but you could hear him, and he was so cute. There, he's like, "Grandma, Grandma." It's hilarious. It was awesome. So cute. Reading from the Bible and offering some testimony. Ooh. Good for you there, Rev. Merry Christmas, gentlemen. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, that's not my tree in the back. Sorry. Go ahead, TPR.
No, I was just saying, like, hopefully Gutters gets to see, well, I mean, obviously she's going to see her husband, but hopefully her kids are there too.
Oh, yes. I'm sure that they will be there. I think she's got her entire family is there. I think she's got a whole house full of people. I believe so. If I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But
so no drunken shenanigans for Gutters. Okay.
No, that's going to be on her Tuesday show coming up. Then she'll have all the videos uploaded, and she'll talk all about the Christmas. What's bad about eggnog? Don't eat gingerbread. Don't eat this. Mind you, I do have to say, I do like gingerbread. Gingerbread, I would say, is good for you. Now, do you hear about the whole thing about fruitcake? How it's becoming A lot of places don't even want to sell it because they throw more fruitcake away at a grocery store than anywhere else. Do you not know that?
Hey, wedding cake most of the time is fruitcake, and nobody likes it.
Andy's got a
Not a
message
very
for you.
popular food.
Andy's got a message for you. It says TPR. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. I know where he got that from. Home Alone. That's awesome. Good job there, Andy. You filthy animal.
Now you're making me think. I wonder if my neighbor's kids are home alone. I'm gonna just steal all their crap.
Oh, hang on here. Yeah. The entire family was here this morning. They just went home to take their gifts home. Then we'll have dinner later tonight. Oh, awesome.
There you go.
And TPR is going to go and raid the next door neighbor kids. What? Mr. Andy.
I'll just drive around the block the other way so they don't know it's me.
Well, you're going to have to
Stealth
get a
operator.
cleaning company. Get a cleaning, van, just like Marv and Harry, or Harry and Marv, however you want to say it there.
That's not why I rented the van last week. Shut up.
We won't talk about what you're doing with the van. All right. I'm weird. I love fruitcake. What?
You're the only one.
Not me.
I got
Anything
offered
w-
one the other day, and I'm like, I don't eat sweets. Period. And fruitcake. If I did eat sweets, I would still not eat fruitcake. No, thank you.
The only thing I like at Christmas is shortbread cookies. They are my favorite.
Yeah, that's butter and sugar, right? So,
It's healthy for you, man. It's not McDonald's, you know.
well, no, butter's pretty good for you. That's a whole lot of sugar I don't need.
But it's
Bad
also
enough
could
to
turn
mix
into
Coke.
fattening too. It can also turn into fattening as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I turn into Santa Claus. Look at this. I love this. Send your fruitcakes to Andy, care of anonymous.com. Okay, everyone, do that. Are you joking, Andy? Because I literally people will. I'm gonna get messages going. That guy who wanted my fruitcake. Where do I send that to? Like, never mind. Andy Heinrich is a fruitcake. Merry Christmas, there, Andy. Good to see you. Come on up if you want to. Gutters, come on up. Now that your family's gone, you can now come on up if you want to. Link is pinned, everybody.
If you really want to challenge cleaning, just get a cat and leave it alone with the paper. Trust me.
Okay, so every so often I get the wheel spinning by my mouse, and it's been doing this in StreamYard. Like when I did my NORAD track Santa the second time, mind you, it did shut down my computer unexpectedly and restarted.
Is it a laptop?
No, it's a computer. I'm gonna actually check something. I wonder if it is. I wonder if I have an update to do. Checking for updates. I wonder. I might have some updates. I probably haven't updated this thing in a long time.
If it's Windows 10 or 11, it's been updated. If it's been
No. Okay, so I've got. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, what else needs to be updated? So there's a couple of updates that need to happen.
Mine just says, please upgrade to Windows 11. No.
No.
The answer's no.
No, but I do have to. Okay, so that's probably why.
Well, just laptops are more prone to overheating, so.
No, this is a computer, not a laptop. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna check it again. Any more that need to be updated?
The spinning circle thing, I don't get, but this is a desktop, so. A desktop sitting on a very cold concrete floor.
Hang on here. Okay, core service. No, because I don't want it to close down my computer. Yeah, so there's this one update that I do need to do. I did the others, but this one update, but I don't want it to shut down the stream. So I'll wait until after. I did what I could, and do have to do one, so I might have more spinning. But like I said, this is not going to be a long one there. Probably got an hour to go, another hour. And probably everyone is probably just waking up, getting ready, going to go traveling relatives wherever they need to be there. So, and I got to get ready too there. So probably, well, I'm not sure. It's 2 o'clock your time. It's 1 o'clock my time. So probably 2 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock your time is probably when. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, 2 is about when you put in a turkey, depending on how big it is and if it's frozen or not.
oh, I'm not. I'm going to somebody's place.
Yeah, but this will be the time, or in about an hour when they'll start cooking it.
Yes.
It's 3 to 5 hours, depending on the bird and that. But
Gutters. Well, I've got you here. Gutters and Andy. I want to know your guys' Christmas tradition. I heard TPRs. I've heard Revs. I want to know Gutters. We're talking about Christmas traditions. So, what is your Christmas tradition? Curious.
yeah,
what they
yesterday
gotta
my
say.
ex was at my mother-in-law's house, and unfortunately, she's too weak to have Christmas dinner this year, which sucks because it'll be her last Christmas. But
Oh, Ruck. Good to see you. Merry Christmas, buddy. There. I haven't
Ruck.
seen you in a long time. You know Ruck?
I've heard the name before, so
I think you've been on panel with him before there. Ruck, come on up if you want to. We want to know your Christmas tradition. So we want to know, Ruck, what is your Christmas tradition? Gutters, Andy, Ruck, type in chat or come on up on panel. We want to hear what you guys do. What's a Christmas tradition that you guys have that's been in the family? And I already said mine. You'll have to rewind and yeah, Merry Christmas. Come on up. Link is pinned. I know Ruck. Ruck is awesome. He's good stuff, man. You'd like him. You'd like him, TPR. You really would.
yeah, like I said, the name sounds familiar. So you meet a lot of people on YouTube. So
Oh. Hang on here. What did Andy say?
yeah,
Last week, we chose a day when no one is working, have the kids work at the hospital. Oh, that is a really interesting. That's a really interesting thing there, Andy. Well, good for you guys. So you guys did it last week. So this week it's just like, oh, hang on here. I got the beat. Just hang on here. Hello.
Giggity.
Hey, there you
Hey.
are, Ben.
Let's
Oh,
burn this.
heck, are
Let's burn it down. Let's burn it down.
Come on, it's Christmas time. Merry Christmas there, Ben. Ben and
Yeah,
Sam.
Merry Christmas.
You too.
What
to see you.
what are you drinking there? What's that?
I just got a Dos Equis.
Dos Equis. Hang on here. Hold it up again. What is it called?
It's Dos
Dos
Equis.
Equis.
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't think I've ever heard of that. Is
I,
it a Japanese beer?
no, what? No, it's a
Most famous man in the world.
It's a
Remember those
fancy.
commercials?
Yeah, it's a fancy. Whatever the one is. You don't need a lime with this one.
Andy's got a message for you. Speaking of filthy animals, Ben shows up.
How dare you? I already.
Andy.
I'm only drinking the Dos Equis now. It's because I cracked open the whiskey they got me last night during dinner. So
Oh, look, Gutters has a message for you there, Ben. Oh, shit. Ben's here.
speaking of filthy animals,
Gutters. Ruck says, getting ready to leave the house to visit a buddy. Cancer. Aw, I'm old. No family left alive except my wife. Our Christmas tradition is sleeping in late. LOL. That's what I'd like to do. Hope you have a great holiday. Aw, thank you very much there, Ruck there. Come on up if you'd like to. And if you don't want to, that's fine too. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. Oh,
So do you,
look
do you
at
take
this.
Sam out of the freezer for Christmas? Or
What?
no, we went and had a
Sam?
Christmas dinner. We went and had Christmas dinner with his whole family last night, and then they got me a bottle of whiskey. And I was on with Traveling Fools last night. Had a few shots, and then fell asleep in the chair. Slept till noon, and here I am again.
there you go.
And Gutters says Ben with a bunch of hearts, blowing a bunch of love to you there.
She's a pervert.
What? Come on, it's Christmas. Be nice to Gutters, all right?
It's like when Alexis comes on. She's usually in the bathtub or just showing legs. Like, such a pervert. TBR laughs. He's like, it's true. That is true. And it actually is.
Mind you, I will say everyone's stream goes up when she's showing the legs.
That is also true. That is also a fair statement.
Gutter said, laughing. Is that a problem? Showing legs? Well, I'm waiting for somebody to have a leg stream, you know?
Well, hold on. I'm in short.
Oh, geez, there goes the stream. Shut her down.
Here, this way.
Someone has to help with this. Someone has
Just
to
hang on, just hang on. I got it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I saved it there, TPR.
Oh,
Don't worry, I got the buttons. and I know how to push them. Yeah, I think if somebody started a leg stream, I think they get a lot of. They probably get all the perverted guys probably tuning in.
okay, which guys aren't perverted?
Yeah. even on this side of the spectrum. I mean, I'm not a leg guy, but still, it'd be like, oh, that's a nice leg. Look at that. I mean,
Oh my!
Can you move the camera further up?
And a little more, and a little more. It's not satisfying. We need to see a little more.
Not that
Oh,
Ben
my
likes to want
goodness.
to drink, but
it's like, damn it.
not a small one either. You know, just let's go hard.
Yeah,
Go
again,
hard.
last time I'm not a whiskey drinker anymore. We got off of that stuff, but they bought a bottle of Buchanan's whiskey with pineapple infused, and I was like, it's actually like just shot form. It's like an old fashioned, just a little more citrus in it, and I was like, oh, not bad. This is actually pretty smooth. So I was like, I took a few of those, and that kind of fucked up the night.
Oh my! So what do you
Actually,
got
yeah,
going
that-
on later on today, there, Ben? Anything? You guys going to go to Sam's family's place?
No,
Or you
no,
got-
we already did that last night and did turkey dinner and ham and stuff and kind of a
Just the
Texas
two of you
mix.
guys.
Yeah,
just
so
the
tonight,
two?
no, the whole family, like the whole family, both his brothers, sister, niece, mom and dad, everything like that. So today is just, I'm gonna do Indian. I'm gonna do like a curry style dinner with white rice tonight, kind of break up the monotony.
Okay. And Gutters says Ben flirts with me all the time. He's a closet straight man. Don't let him fool you.
Don't let Sam's ass know that later either.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Just say you're a straight man. Oh, everyone is messaging me on Discord, the phone, emails. And it's like, guys, I'm doing a freaking live stream. Don't you guys understand? I told you guys this. Call me before noon. Otherwise, I'm not answering the damn phone.
That reminds
Oh.
me, I got so sidetracked. You sent me that last invite and it expired on me. Can you send me a new one?
Yes, yes. Where are you?
Who else is doing a live stream later? Luna Wolf is doing an exotic lounge dance party later, apparently.
Just so wait a minute here. There you are.
I will just be cooking ham. Don't be about it.
See, I have no problem with the ham. Like, that was the funny thing because last night's dinner, they were like, no, he's just doing turkey because they're just cooking turkey because every time they do ham, no one eats it. I'm like, I eat the hell out of some ham. What the hell are you talking about? Then they were like, oh, we didn't know you guys were coming. We thought you were traveling or something. I'm like, what? I was notified about this a week ago. How the hell were you not?
That's
notified that we were
hilarious.
coming? Like, what? It was still way too much food, and they have leftovers, so whatever.
Oh,
There we go.
all right. Yes.
Nah,
So
gotta
I like
go.
I like TPR's fireplace. Do you mind? You gotta. Did you see TPR's
Just-
fireplace?
I see it. It is roaring. Looks hot in there,
Mhm.
and he's wearing a jacket.
I know. Like, look at this.
Wild.
That is
Wild.
like freaking impressive there.
I'm in here and I'm about to turn on the AC and I'm in shorts and flip flops.
Well, I have the window wide open and an exhaust fan because I've been putting poly on some cabinet parts. So, in an effort
Yeah.
not to have a migraine,
Just
Fair.
send me the snow, all right? Send it to BC, British Columbia, Canada. The snow. That's what I want. I live for the snow.
No, Oilers. That's about to be Alberta / BC USA coming up soon.
let me just recheck your facts here.
I just want the snow for Christmas, Ben. All right, that's all I'm saying.
You're about to goddamn be a territory or a state. So
No, we will never. Believe me, we will
What the heck?
never
It's next
become.
Friday. Okay, so up until the 10th of January, not a chance of snow.
Really?
wild.
Yeah, no, I live in a desert, right? It doesn't rain, it doesn't snow. Only in the springtime, and then after that, you get nothing all year. It's just blue skies and sunshine.
No
every
snow for
single
you
day.
then, TPR. But where I am, what does it say for BC?
Well, TPR is the weather.
Are you in the
band.
north?
I am.
I was about to say Edmonton-
Check Discord. I'm not
I was
in Edmonton there.
I was like, well, no, I was like Edmonton,
I'll let
Calgary,
you-
Bonneville, up there in that area. Where are you?
Your Discord.
Yeah, just check Discord. I just sent it to you.
All right,
Oh,
now
okay.
just say it live on air.
No,
So
no,
it's the
no,
whole
no,
purpose.
no, Ben. Enough with that. All right.
It would be funny. You like secretly message like, okay, there it is.
I
and then
have
you
said
go-
it in streams, but you have to go digging for it. There, you have to be listening to all of them.
It's not too bad. It's all plus temperatures.
No snow. Come on.
Yeah, a little bit of snow, but it's not going to stick.
Oh, damn it. When? Tonight? Tomorrow? When? I'm like a little kid.
Right now, and then a couple days, and then every other couple days.
Well, no, not in town. Then it must be in the mountains. I mean, we do have the damn clouds. They're here, but because I could see them where I'm at, but nothing
Oh, yeah.
in town.
Oh,
If you're going by Environment Canada, they're wrong. You need to go to Aku weather app. They are always accurate. They're about 99.9% accurate there. Have you ever heard of Aku app?
Yes.
no.
I find them to be.
I don't pronounce it the same way you do, but I understand. I'm also fluent in Taiwanese for the internet, gibberish.
Okay,
and
so what is
drunken
what is the proper terminology then for it?
AccuWeather.
Aku. That's it.
Okay, that's why I was like, AccuWeather. I was like, I've never heard of that. It's like, oh, it's AccuWeather. Oh, okay, that makes a huge difference
Aku.
in pronunciation.
Aku, okay.
You go from not knowing what the fuck you're talking about to going, well, AccuWeather, of course. What the hell? PPR is also fluent in Alexa speak because I don't understand what the hell she's talking about most of the time. The last few times when she's
You
gone.
just need to get one of those speakers and say "Pour Me a Drink" song by Post Malone, and it plays that in the speaker. I did that at my friend's place there because he got Alexis. I said, Alexis, I said, play me Post Malone and Blake Shelton, "Pour Me a Drink," and okay, here is Post Malone and Blake Shelton, "Pour Me a Drink," and then boom, it plays. I actually
See, there's a
told
reason that I had to rename mine away from that. It's because every time somebody said her name, it would flip mine out. I was like, I got to change that.
So what's her what is her name? Holly, Holy, what?
Can't tell you. She's got a new name now.
A new name. I know, it's called Angel. It's called Angel.
The all Inuit weather.
There's actually some names you can't use to prevent misogyny, but they're funny. Like you can't name it "Hey bitch."
Oh my.
I think I understand why. It might be a bad thing to teach guys to, this is how you should address someone. Hey bitch, fucking give me the weather.
Well, what I'm thinking about. Who would probably say that? Probably be, except, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I hate? It was when people snap their fingers. They snap their fingers.
Hey, yo, gay man talking here. Shut the fuck up. All right. Anyways,
Hang on here. This way. Don't snap your damn fingers at me, mister.
how dare you? How dare you?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And
you
Happy
offended?
New Year. No, I'm not offended at all.
No, I meant Ben. I'm like, are you offended now?
No, I like to
my
I like to if everyone else is going to do it, I will play the woke card to the finest and be like, you can't do that to a protected class. How dare you?
Want to bet?
I give a shit. If I get booted off this motherfucker, guess what? I'm just going to watch other shit. I don't care.
No. No, but I did last night for my Christmas Eve stream, because I have Wendell's as a co-host there, and so James SKCA kept giving me the middle finger. So of course I didn't realize it, so I banned him. Well, it also banned it on her channel as well. No, like in the chat there. That's fine. You could do it. I'll actually blow it up.
That's not a thing, Wandy. I see that. That's not. I did not block. I don't block anyone. I'm one of the most like do whatever you want.
Tolerant person.
Yeah, I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Did she? Did you?
No, I didn't.
Did you want to check your list then? Twice?
I didn't. No, I didn't block. I don't block anyone.
Okay.
If I time out even someone, it's rare, random, and it's mostly like for like 10 seconds to be like, hey, cool it. And that's it.
So anyways, I did that because in chat there he was putting the and just for fun, but I didn't, and of course I don't know StreamYard and their freaking options, so I've been playing around. I right click it. Okay, it says well do this to this person, time this person out. But when I did that, she said she can't chat at all in your channel.
That's what I was going to ask real quickly. I didn't want to interrupt your story. Which it's the Exploring with Ben and Sam channel, right, Wanda, or is it the like Oregon show channel? I'm assuming it's my channel on YouTube. Let me go in and check. There's only one other person that has even that type of power on my channel, and they are not in the show. So let me go into my channel and I'm going to check, because if it is, that's a mistake. Somehow
it'll be under your Google account. If she's completely hidden from the channel, then that's where it is.
Yeah. Let me go in here and let me look, because that should not be that way at all.
I've hidden maybe 3 people on my old channel. It was pretty rare, you had to be a real screw up to, end up there. Because most of the people that were on my channel were pool players.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're
YouTube.
all really aggressive. But
you know what? On mine, I only have.
Yeah. How the hell did you? You're in hidden users. How the?
Oh,
that's not by me. I've never added. I don't think any of these people to hidden users. So I don't know how they're in there. I just removed you from that, and I'm saving it, and I don't know how that happened. Someone else must have done something, or YouTube just went.
Or Ben, did you have too much to drink and just accidentally hit it accidentally? Maybe you could have done that.
That's a possibility, but generally when I stream, I'm not on YouTube also, and you can't do it through StreamYard. So that's wild. Yeah, you're removed, Wanda, from the quote unquote hidden list and saved, and so yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So apologies for that. Because there's no reason I would ever block you or remove you.
Maybe she was like Jim, who he threatened to go to someone's house with his gun.
What?
No,
who?
You would never do that.
Who? Jim?
Who's Jim? Wanda, would you?
Who's Jim?
Well, at least she's bringing a gun to a gunfight, because I'll pull mine out of my safe. So at least it'll be mano y mano.
He's Florida man, so yeah. Florida man, you kind of don't argue a logic with. You're just like, She's like, yeah, I'm going to
Oh,
kill
really?
your kids and then your wife and then you last to make
Yikes.
sure you walk. And I'm
Oh.
like, okay, you can just leave and never, ever
Jesus.
come back.
That's brutal.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a psycho. But
Let me
like
go
those
back
are the kind of people that I remove and I put in hidden. It's not like, you disagree with my opinions. That I
Oh
don't
no,
care.
that's 12th Man you're talking about.
No, this is Florida Man.
Well, you know who 12th Man is, right? TPR.
Yeah, I've run into him a few times. He likes to argue with me for some reason.
Well, he showed his gun on here, and apparently, I had YouTube reach out to me saying it's either him or your channel. And of course, I picked my channel, so I had to have him there. And they literally, and oh yeah, and they actually blocked it until I made that thing. They wouldn't let me live stream. Like I could upload
Yeah.
things, but I could do certain things. So I had to block him, and they were like, because he showed a gun live on live stream, like
is
he
fine.
literally,
Well,
So-
okay. If you actually like cock and load a gun, I could see it, but like just showing a gun, I mean, it's like, yeah, because you could
even
be
that you're not allowed.
I know, but you could be doing it for like educational purposes, and it's like that's the dumbest thing ever.
Not on a live stream. You can do it on a recording if in your monetization you uncheck there will be firearms or there will be no firearms present.
It's dumb. I mean, that's not even a U.S. option. The firearms thing. It's just kids. Are there kids involved? I fought with YouTube for like 8 months over one Explore video where they had it was an abandoned school and they had a whiteboard and there was some like old photos of the school, and teachers and stuff. And it was just like literally like a 3-second pan across this board. And YouTube like tried to take that video down. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was like a pan across this board of photos. Like, what? I mean, I'm demonetized now anyways. I mean, but so who gives 2 fucks? But
Knives
Still.
2 aren't now knives 2 are not allowed.
Yeah, if you unsheath the blade, they get cranky with it. Because I got one of Harley's. I think Ben was there for it. One of his taken down because we were talking about freedom seeds. So I showed off my collection of a couple thousand freedom seeds, and they took his stream down. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't know they were that strict.
They are.
There was no cordless hole puncher to fire the freedom seeds. It was just the freedom seeds.
That's why I call them commie tube, because they're commie tubes.
In a way, in certain things, I mean, even like humor, like here you have like all the banners I started doing, everyone else followed suit immediately. It was like, this is for 18 and older. Like this is not for kids. So if anything comes up or pops up, hey, I've already said it's not for kids. So if they come in, hey, that's not on me. I'm not promoting it to kids,
Yeah.
like or underage or minors or whatever, however you want to put it.
But if you select, sorry TPR, just hang on, I'll let you. But if you select in chat that it is not suitable for kids, it's not suitable, then they should be then understanding of that, and they should allow you to stream instead of being too damn picky. It's the same thing when you go to a festival. This is what I was saying yesterday, and you happen to hear Katy Perry, roaring or whatever, that song, and next thing you know, then they block it out, say, "Oh, Katy Perry, you cannot hear that in certain countries." Well, the thing is that it's your content. If you were to play her roar song on YouTube, that's different. Like strictly on YouTube, I could see that. But if you're you're getting your own content, you're bypassing, you're walking along, talking to people there, they should at least then overhear that. That's the part that pisses me off about CommieTube. Sorry, T-Barry, I'll let you go.
It's the AI that catches that shit, and then
that's
strikes it, and then you have to ask for manual review, and then generally they'll probably go, the AI is fine. It's whatever. It's a shit show in most cases, but
Harley just deleted the stream. I'm like, I'm sorry, I will never do that again. I won't even take out the container that holds those seeds.
Then they need to upgrade their freaking AI bots then to be better and to be a little less restrictive. And if it says, if it detects it as it's not suitable for kids, then don't block out videos. Like we're trying to create our own content here. We don't care about Katy Perry. It's playing in the background, it's blaring. We're trying to talk to the interesting person that we're trying to talk to, for God's sake. So block it out. I mean, we got technology these days that can do that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I
well,
don't understand.
it
That's
does. It does ask you later on a lot of times to cut sections or delete background music, and then they'll leave it alone. You can manually process that shit a lot, but
I don't know how to
a
delete
lot of times
background music. I don't know how to delete
it just
background music.
it digitally reduces all the background music. It just wipes it out. Don't ask me how they do that, but they do offer you those options, but it's usually like a couple days later, or then they're like, oh, restricted in certain countries and or just removed. Yeah, I've had all of the above multiple times.
Well, I don't know how. I don't know where that option is to reduce the background music.
Not for you. It's through YouTube editing. In your thing, it'll be like, hey, we detected this song. What you can do is then remove the background music to get rid of that copyright or whatever issue, or just cut the segment out. And then you can digitally. Then they'll even tell you, ask you where you want to cut it from. They'll tell you what the time frame was. You can then tell them, okay, cut this out, and it'll.
I don't see the time frame when I got something like. I mean, I had a fun stream with one of mine, and I played 2 songs.
Are you monetized right now?
No.
Okay, that's why you don't have those tools. I don't have them because I'm not monetized anymore. I don't have those options or tools anymore. But when you're monetized, you have the option to then remove it and stuff through YouTube.
Well, I would, and it gives you the timestamp. Why doesn't it do it regularly?
Because YouTube hates you and everyone.
Or replace the music. That's what Gutters is saying. Gutters, you should come up here for God's sake. Click the link. It's Christmas time, for God's sakes. Be a nice lady.
Stuff.
Gutters is
No,
she's still hungover from Harley Dad stream.
She's still hung out. Or you be careful. She's gonna come up here and give you a whooping.
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, he says, "Bring it on." Okay, let's see. Okay, now she's really gonna come on up. You what? She'll pop up now.
I will get
Now
Sam
you
up.
just-
I will get Sam up from his nap and let you two go at it.
Oh, okay, well, tell Sam to come join us, and tell Sam Merry Christmas from us all. By the way. Ben likes spankings.
Mm,
Oh yes,
No.
he loves them. He lives for them.
no.
Hey, Nate the Great, how are you there, Nate?
Oh God, Nate is
Nate's
shitting.
here.
Nate is still shitting all over himself.
So that's it. Our toilets are all now going to be full of poop because that's what Nate does. Oh, gutters.
I just grin when I read some of her comments. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Sam would go straight if I
that is a negative. He hates being spanked. He complains and whines and bitches and moans about it. Not in a good way either. And I'm like, I'll deal with it. There you go. All right, there's my exposure for the day.
Oh my goodness.
It's not like Mel like bends over is like more. Sam not so much.
Oh my. Link is pinned, people. If you want to come on up, you can. Nate, Gutters, Ben says, bring it on. Nate, come on up here with your toilet plunger. I want to see your new toilet plunger. What does it look like? I'm gonna swap places with Ben. Ben's in charge of everyone.
That's what we want to see on this day is Nate's new toilet plunger.
Absolutely.
That's
Come
what we want
on.
to see. Hi Mark.
It's the best.
Hi Mark's for content right now.
That's what people want to see is how to unplug your toilet because all hardware stores are closed until tomorrow.
That's why I didn't get on here earlier. I ran to a gas station up the street to get a couple drinks and some beers and stuff. And I was like, everything's going to close early. I got to get to the stores quick.
Oh shit, yeah. I got about 2.5 hours to go find bourbon.
Yeah, I was like, I figure
Today?
6 p.m. Central, everything's going to pretty much shut the fuck down, except for some gas stations, pretty much. But everything by 6 p.m.
Well, the 7-Elevens, all you get is a bunch of guys from India. They're going, condoms down this aisle there, aspirin down here. They do. This is where they make their money, for condoms and aspirin and any kind of thing. Because this is when people get Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol is probably the. I worked at a 7-Eleven, so I do know. I do know that.
See, our 7-Elevens in Texas are a little classier, at least in our area. It's mostly Mexicans. that run it because they sell food too. So
Ooh.
they're a little classier. 7-Elevens.
Well,
They're not
yeah,
the,
we
like-
do. Well, of course, ours does too. Like we got the chicken, no Big Mac, but they got nachos with lots of good Mexican cheese. Absolutely, absolutely. The cheese,
You
I
know, you know
love
what that is, right? That's cheese whiz and jalapeno peppers.
mixed together.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that's healthy for you. That's got to be healthy.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, no.
yeah.
These ones are like actual, like little Mexican, almost like restaurant buffet style, where they actually have a kitchen in the 7-Eleven. Like these are actually like decent little Mexican place. It's almost like a taco truck, but just in a 7-Eleven. It's then they have that other shit. Of course, you can buy the chips and the pre-manufactured cheese shit.
Ours are all like just frozen foods that they heat up in whatever oven, and then they have like frozen sandwiches, and they have a microwave there, and there's no liquor. We don't allow
No
that to be
liquor?
sold.
Come on.
Yeah,
I have
7-Eleven.
liquor. I have liquor.
You have to be in Alberta. You still have to be a store that sells liquor. You have to have a liquor license, and they don't allow it in convenience stores.
Yeah, it's
Really?
every state. I mean, Canada is a whole different thing, but every state's the same way. It's totally different. It's like every state by state, depending on laws. Because like Texas, for instance, every liquor store is closed on Sundays. Okay, fine. You can still buy beer and stuff like that in all the gas stations. Some gas stations have little liquor bottles you can buy, like vodka or whiskey, like little liquor bottles. But they're open 10 a.m. Liquor stores themselves are open 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. But then you go to, like, say, North Dakota, 7 days a week, open like 9 a.m. to fucking 2 or 3 in the morning. Liquor stores 7 days a week, 365 days
They
a
have
year.
more to
Don't
drink,
give a
though.
shit.
Have you ever seen their winters? Like, come on.
Well, yeah, I live there. Yes, so I know that. That's how I know. But then you go like Indianapolis on a Sunday, you can walk into a Walgreens or a CVS, and they will sell liquor there, but not on Sundays because it's a dry county. On Sundays, that county that they're in, so you have to go take it out from a bar. You can go and get like a brown jug of literally craft beer and walk away from it from a bar. I don't know if it's still that way. They may have changed that law. That was a long time ago, but it was like everywhere is fucking different.
Well,
That's why
we have dry counties, and like, okay, I don't care where you are in Alberta, you cannot buy cigarettes at a grocery store. It's illegal now.
Okay, I haven't been to Alberta in a while, so
It's very Bible Belt. It's different, but where I live, the stores, they don't frown upon you. Like, I went into the gas station in this one little dry spot, and I asked for cigarettes, which were right behind the clerk on the shelf, and she's like, "Fine." And I'm like, "Can I just have the cigarettes without the attitude? Like, I don't care.
Cutters
really
Club.
don't care."
You have to have a license to liquor. I'd move. Yeah, you do. Sadly, in Canada, yes. To
I just
liquor.
apply for the license and get it.
what's the test? What's the test? Kind of like concealed carry. Do they have like a dummy and you have to reach a minimum score to get that license? Like, talent's
Probably.
approved.
Whatever they require, I will take that license down any day of the week.
But what does it cost for a liquor license? Is it the serving it
probably.
right or no? Is it the serving it right one?
No, serve right is for the
Servers.
clerks if you're selling open alcohol.
Now, do you have to renew that every year?
It's part of
Really?
your business license. I
The
would
serving it right.
guess off the top of my head, because I've never owned. I thought about owning a pool hall, but the math doesn't make any sense. So I would guess it's somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a year for the liquor license.
Ouch.
Yeah,
But they,
I'd say that's probably appropriate because beer license is a lot less. That's why you go to a lot of places and they just do beer. They don't do liquor because the liquor license is extravagant, or they have to go through a bunch of loopholes to be able to serve liquor. And
Well, when I first went to Florida to play pool, they had different levels of liquor license, and so they could sell certain spirits and not others. So I asked them for a rye and Coke, and they were like, "What's rye?" And I'm like,
What?
sorry. "Say that again." He's like, "I don't know what rye is." I'm like, "Rye whiskey?" "Oh, we're not allowed to sell whiskey. We can sell vodka though." I'm like,
okay,
How does this work?
that's weird. That's weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this was like in the 90s, so
Yeah, that's probably changed now. Probably
Yeah,
the same thing as
fine.
like certain things I've said, like Indianapolis. That's probably changed a bit, but yeah, that's fucking weird. It's like we can do.
Yeah.
Although then again, I mean, we did go to this bar in California when we were in Nevada doing some work stuff for a week. We went over to Truckee, California, which is like 45 miles away. Just drove over there to see it, have lunch and or brunch kind of thing. Did breakfast, and it looked at first like they were just a beer bar, and then like champagne. I don't think champagne falls under liquor. I think it just is kind of that in between kind of alcohol. It's kind of a
spirit, but yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's kind of it's a gray. I think it's a gray area when you get to like champagne and wine. It's kind of a gray area, but then you look on the back, and I was like, oh, there's the liquor, but they didn't display anything. Like you couldn't see. It was, I mean, it's a cool little place, but yeah, it was one of those. I'm like, well, maybe that's just how they do it here. It's just champagne and beer. I mean, whatever, you know.
Well, that was my introduction to American beer, and I'm like, can I have a flat? I'm like, what's a flat? Can I have a whole 2-4? A 2-4? 24 beer? This is fucking water. Give me something good.
Oh my goodness.
2% alcohol by volume. Fuck off.
Man, goddamn, this isn't even strong. This isn't even strong, but this is still
Ontario
4.5%.
That's a light lager.
Yeah, this is below average. The average is about 5.5.
Ontario sells alcohol now in convenience stores and in grocery stores. Ontario, yes, and BC is looking to follow suit. So I'm sure that once BC does, Danielle Smith will do that. I'm sure, because she usually does wait for BC to get it, and then Saskatchewan, and then Manitoba, and then usually Quebec is in there.
Ours are all privatized. There's no Crown liquor distribution.
Really?
The only thing we have Crown distribution now is weed, and it's not really Crown distribution because it's still an independent store, but you have to jump through all other hoops.
That's insane.
Yeah, Alberta's different. It's pretty wide open and free, and yeah.
Well, you won't have to worry about it once you become a state. So
that's not happening, I don't think.
We actually. I don't remember how this worked, but the story went that we were planning to buy Montana, and I'm like, "Where's Canada going to get the money to do that?"
Why the hell would you just buy Montana?
Again, it's not my area.
Why just randomly Montana? Like what?
Well, we're pretty much the same as Wyoming. We're pretty much identical. There's no people. It's wilderness. There's a lot of wild animals, and people don't really screw around.
Well, that is true. I mean, that's fair. At least when people are like crazy ideas, like Trump saying, "I'm going to buy Greenland from Denmark," because Denmark doesn't do anything with it. Greenland has a government got it, but I mean, like you can get it, and then the mineral potential is like in 30, 40, 50 years that'll pay off big time. So it's like it makes sense. I'm like, okay.
Unless it was into the trillions of dollars. That should pay off in 1 or 2 years. There's so
it's not even. It's what was the last estimate? I don't have the number off the top of my head of like what they said the average, probably what they would see it Denmark would take to sell it to the U.S. It was incredibly low. Wow. It was not in the trillions. Because there's only like what 40,000 people that live there.
Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. I have pictures.
There's fucking no one lives there.
Yeah, it is literally a big glacier with some cliffs.
Yeah, it's like no one fucking lives there. So it's like, just make them U.S. citizens and be like, cool. Yeah, whatever.
Is there a lot of people living in Greenland? Do people live there?
Let me Google it real fast because I don't remember what it is. It's a very low number population.
It's only at the coast as well. There is a U.S. Air Force base there.
56,000 people.
Yeah,
and most of the majority, almost 20,000, live in the capital Nuuk, NUUK, which is basically on the southern coast. because the whole north region is uninhabitable for the most part.
Yeah, so like to get
that
the
was
resources
Santa's
out-
first stop. That was Santa's first stop, by the way, is to nuke Greenland.
There you go.
That's what it was. NUUK, right?
Yep, and UK.
That's right.
Yeah. So they skipped the Air Force Base. Like, screw those people. That's nice. What the hell did
Hey.
they do wrong? They're just doing their job.
TPR. Then, yeah, I tell you what. You send a message to NORAD and tell them.
Sent a message directly to Mrs. Claus. And what the fuck?
One of the wildest takes I heard though is when they're like, "Hey, Trump wants to buy Greenland." They're like, "They're just going to build a new Guantanamo Bay there and just send all the prisoners over there." And I was like, "Wow, well, that's wild, but yeah, that'd be miserable, wouldn't it? Build in like
That'd
the
be a
glacier
gulag.
area and like just it would be like that Russian prison that's in the fucking middle of nowhere. No one can like get there to see anyone or whatever. It'd be one of those type of prisons." So I was like, "That's a wild take." But yeah, it makes sense.
Aren't there like 35 of those in Russia?
Well,
So-
yeah, there's the really one famous one that's still in operation. It's I can't remember the fucking name of it.
So, which country do you think Trump will buy first? Then, Ben, do you think Canada or Greenland first?
It depends on
America
how hard he
doesn't have the funds to buy.
depends on how hard he fucks Trudeau.
It
Well,
would be
you
another
know,
Australia.
He swings any which way.
And the thing with Australia, though, is you could drop people off and they could physically survive. I don't think you could physically survive a winter in Greenland without
Yeah.
some serious gear.
Yeah, Greenland's a whole different thing from Australia.
And Australia is not real anyway. I'm just
Exactly.
going to keep plugging that.
Thank you. I have said this over and over and over again. Australia is fake. It's not real.
Well, how do
Okay.
you guys know? It's a beautiful country.
It's a fake abstract image in your mind, and that's it.
I don't know. I will have to disagree because when Wendell's does live stream, it is a beautiful, beautiful country.
She's in Arizona. Don't let her fool you.
She's in
She's on just the
Arizona.
she's in the outskirts of Phoenix somewhere, and like, yeah, welcome to Australia.
Oh,
She's actually sitting on a huge fortune, and they're all employees in a fake town. They just
Fake.
pretend that they have funny accents.
And yes, when you fly to Australia, all they do is circle the U.S. about 3 times, and then like, hey, we're here.
Surprise!
They'd
That's one
learn.
of that's
Gutters.
technical, but that's one of the few things that really will surprise you. Learning to fly an airplane when you take your IFR, you have no concept of if you're turning, diving, climbing, none. You have to look at the windows to figure it out because your inner ear just gets fooled. That's really technical, but anyway, yeah, no. So yeah, you could fly an airplane. You could do actual circuits over the ocean. Nobody
Ooh.
would notice. You wouldn't notice you were turning.
Yeah, if it's gradual enough. The only time you notice that shit is when you're like taking off, going up. Like when
That's
they're actually
because there's
taking off.
thrust. And it
Yeah,
shoves you back.
exactly, because it's so dramatic. Other than that, it's a very gradual, for the most part, very gradual motions.
Yeah, when you do your IFR training, which is drive your car without looking at the windscreen, all you can look at is your dashboard. So they put a hood on your cap, so you can't physically look out the windows. And they're like, okay, now fly the airplane. So you're flying by the dashboard, which is like flying in a cloud, flying at night, flying in fog. That's how you have to do it. You have to use the instruments to figure out how fast am I turning, what direction am I facing, am I going up, down. It's a lot of fun.
Interesting.
Not a Christmas tradition though.
I'm
Oh.
gonna have a cigarette, and I'm out of my light beer. So I got
And your light
I
beer.
got to up the game here a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see.
What are
here.
you going to up it to then? Eggnog? Rum and eggnog?
You know, I almost went and got eggnog the other day because we were talking about it on another stream, and I was like, I think I've only had eggnog like once in my life. Not to say that I wasn't a fan of it, and maybe I just didn't appreciate the taste of it, but I was like, let's go get spiked eggnog or something like that. Let's run this party up, but I didn't. So
Yeah, nutmeg and some dark rum. It's okay.
What about
but-
cinnamon? Cinnamon in your eggnog rum.
Yeah, I could do that. I have some cinnamon sticks here.
Really?
I haven't ground them up.
I was willing to test it out, but we just didn't do it. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's over for the season. Maybe next year. It's already over with. So
In 365 days.
damn right.
Or 4, or whatever you want to call it. 5. A year from now. A year from the exact same date, folks, as Christmas. And I'm not drunk, by the way.
Yet.
Not yet. Tonight, yes. Okay, we might for sure,
There you go.
for certain. Okay.
There's some
hang
cinnamon
on here.
sticks. They're still in the bag, though.
Hang on here. Oh.
But
Okay,
now
everyone,
they're-
we're going to TPRs for Christmas. I'll get on the next
tree bark.
flight. Get on the next flight. He's gonna come pick us up. He's got a big private jet.
Oh, it's a Challenger 604. It's not huge, but it's not small. It's rather expensive to play with. There's that one, and then there's a Cessna. Oh shit! I have to ask Tradewinds what it is. It's a 214 or 213. I don't remember. Twin turbo prop.
Well, I could be in Calgary in 56 minutes.
56. Holy cow!
Mm-hmm. So if you can get your private jet, connect, and then we'll all go there. We'll have an eggnog party at the TPR, or we'll have a party. Maybe not an eggnog. 'Cause
me-
you don't like eggnog.
It'll take me 56 minutes to get to the airplane.
Oh, really?
It's in the city.
It's in the city.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Wanda says, "Merry Christmas, my Gigi."
Mhm.
Yes. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes. Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm still on my my third cup of coffee. I'm just waking up, so I'm just getting to. Probably tonight, I'm going to have a good nap, so I can watch Team Canada kick Finland's butt tomorrow. Boxing Day. World Junior starts. Do you watch sports? Do you watch hockey? PPR?
Oh yeah, no, I'm a Boston Bruins fan.
Yes, I know. That's why you don't like Edmonton Oilers, because we beat you we beat you
Guys,
in overtime.
I wasn't aware you were part of the team, and for me, no, it was more about. It was always a dispute with the Canadiens or the Habs.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, like okay, I gotta remember, like most people are American. I'm like I can't speak Canadian, so yeah, the Habs, the Montreal Canadiens. It was always a big dispute between them and Boston, and none of us ever liked Quebec, so we're always like, yeah,
I
go
can see that.
Bruins.
I could see that. I could see that.
Because I grew up in the East, so that's why I can speak French, but I don't anymore. Like it's been 20 years since I had a conversation in French. I'd be like lost. I can remember the right words sometimes, and I know how to say things, but
Right.
what was it? God, it wasn't Godless. It was somebody else asked me. I think it was James Ottawa asked me, "How do you say snowflake in French?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't remember."
Oh, you mean James Twattawa, right? That's what we call him, James Twattawa.
He's a good shit.
He's hilarious, man.
But yeah, I had to look it up, and then I saw it spelled out, and then I'm like, "Oh, it's Flasson de Neige." He's like, "See, you could speak French." I'm like, "I just know how to read the words and pronounce them the right way." It's
That's me. I'm the same way. That's why I failed French. They took me out of French.
we had to take it 5 years, so because we had grade
What?
13.
Really? Is
Yeah,
that in
Ontario
law
was
school?
Grade 13.
Is that in law school
No.
thing?
No, I never took law school. I took it for 4 semesters. I took law, and then never used it, and then ended up working at a law firm, and then ended up getting appointed to the King's Court, and I was just like, okay. It's never an official interview, and it's just like, no, this is what you're doing now. Oh, okay.
So
long
when
as
you work for
somebody-
the government, do you have to learn French? Do you have to speak? Do you have to be bilingual?
Not in Alberta, no. And for
Okay.
certain positions, you do. If you join the military, you must speak French. If you
What?
have
Really?
anything above enlistment, so if you're an officer, you must be able to speak fluent French.
Okay.
So just depends where
Um,
you are.
I wonder what provinces. I wonder if it's probably Ontario and of course Quebec. Of course, Quebec.
Newfoundland, I imagine, would be because they're fairly French there as well. PEI in New Brunswick, I doubt very much, but
Interesting.
yeah, it's mostly an Eastern thing. We don't out west. Once you leave Ontario, nobody speaks French anymore. Nobody cares. If we held a referendum, it would look like our last big election, where like 90% of the country is just like, no, we don't want that shit. Keep it.
True.
Same thing we did with the Liberals, but
No, Nova Scotia. Do they have to speak French out there?
every province technically you have to be able to speak French.
But I mean, I've never known Nova Scotia to be a French-speaking province.
Where was Justin Bork from? Was that not Nova Scotia?
Who? I don't know.
You don't remember him?
No, I don't know.
He went after the RCMP with a long rifle. Shot 4 of them. It was a huge
Nope,
deal.
don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, I thought there when I saw like the cars, even the cars were French first and then English, which is an Eastern thing. Here it's like if there is a bilingual sign, it's English and then French. In Ontario, it's
Right.
always French then English.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's just, yeah, we're different out here.
Yeah, we are. We're much calm, relaxed, cool people.
Oh God!
Well, I
yeah,
know here-
live in Toronto for a little while, and then move out here, and you'd be like, "Wow, it's just like Valium."
Well, I know that because the pickers come from Quebec out here to BC for the fruits and that and for wines. And you can always tell when they're in town because they all jam up the gas station, honk their horns, and they go, wee wee. And it's like, what the hell are you saying? Wee wee. What? Don't talk about my wee wee like that, Like, I didn't know what they were saying, of course, because I didn't speak French. And they'd come into the 7-Eleven where I worked, and they would say, ou français. And I say, I speak English. Sorry. And they said, you need to speak French. And one guy got me fired because I didn't speak French. And I said, well, it didn't say bilingual language when I applied for the job. It said I needed to learn English. And I said, I speak English, anglais. And I said, so where does it say that? So they let me go. And then they made up some excuse there when I filed with the labor board people here. British Columbia. Actually, I call it bullshit Columbia because it is. They literally they made some excuse there, so I didn't win that battle. But oh well, it doesn't matter. Hey, Lori Allen, Merry Christmas to you too, Lori Allen. Cheers. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, how many more hours before your stores close there
2.
for the liquor stores, right?
Yeah, today they said 12 to 5, so I was like, okay.
12 to 5. Ours, it's open 9 to 5 here.
It's Christmas Day.
Yeah.
You got to
9 to
pay
5
your
here.
employees twice as much. So
Yeah. 9 to 5.
Most of our liquor stores, I think, I'm pretty sure all of our liquor stores are closed just because it's it's Christmas Day. But
8 to 8.
like I said, most places are going to be closed by about 6 to 7 in general, outside your gas stations, because give time to people to go home, and stuff like that. It was just more than reasonable, obviously. So,
Well, actually, in Alberta, alcohol is considered an essential item.
Ooh.
well, yeah, it's Alberta. It's Alberta. It's like Montana and North Dakota and South. Of course, you don't have booze. What the fuck do you have?
You have milk,
Blue
eggnog.
skies, sunshine, and cows.
Again, one of the greatest photos I have is every time I went to Alberta, it was always in the wintertime. And so we would grill because they had a grill outside, and we'd get beer, and you could just get it at the store or wherever we got it. It didn't even need to be cold because it was literally just a photo of the grill steaming and smoking while we're cooking steaks. And we just have the beer stuck in 3 feet of snow around it going, whatever. This is Canada grilling right here. And it's fine.
Lori Allen lives in Montana.
Well, howdy, neighbor.
Well,
get to that liquor store.
Isn't Alberta buying Montana? Isn't that what you said there, TPR?
There was a plan. I don't know who decided on it. And apparently nobody in Montana was upset about it. I don't care.
It's not happening. The U.S. would buy Canada or merge with Canada somehow, more likely before Canada buys Montana.
I actually don't remember any big kickback from the States about it either. They were just like, yeah, whatever.
It is Montana.
Interesting.
With all due respect to Lori, it is Montana. So, I mean, in all fairness.
I mean, what changes?
I've never been there.
You get plastic dollars and you get free health care. Like, just suck it up.
Well, that's it.
Plastic dollars?
Yeah.
Well,
who has plastic dollars?
All of our cash is plastic.
It is? How do you know that?
You never looked at it?
No.
It's made out of
It's
plastic.
been real.
It's not cotton anymore.
Well, that's it with the merge of like U.S. and Canada. Like Canada still can do it kind of its own thing. It would just be a state. So I don't know how that would work governmented, but like there was a merge, like the talk of it going, you guys keep your healthcare thing, whatever.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be part of America. Maybe a couple people do, but no, most Canadians, not a chance in hell. It's a good place to visit. We enjoy your palm trees and stuff, but beyond that, no thanks.
Like hell, if I want to be part of, have you guys introduced?
No, because we have clean air and fresh water and no litter, and we don't shoot each other in the streets. There's no school shootings.
No, that's just black people in Chicago, New York, Detroit, and no, they're one of your channel. They're one of your channel Oilers. They're one of your channel.
What? Great. Thanks, guys. Merry fucking Christmas to you guys too.
No, I mean it's the same thing. It's one of those weird things. I'd say the Greenland thing is more realistic because you look at Puerto Rico, they're a territory, and they vote like every couple of years, like, do you want to be an official state? And they say no, even though they're technical U.S. citizens, but they're like, no, we still want to be Puerto Rico. It's like,
that's beautiful. Look at TPR. Hang on here. I was just gonna ask. That is beautiful.
That's the international border where I live. That stripe up the mountain is the line that they clear cut. So yeah, we like our clear skies. We like our clear and clean water. There's no litter.
We have good-looking ladies. We have good-looking girls here in Canada.
That is right. You have the strongest woman in powerlifting that has the best beard of any man I've ever seen.
And who's that?
You don't remember that story?
No.
The Canadian guy who did weightlifting for years as an instructor in weightlifting. He went and beat the women's record.
Oh,
that was held by a trans man. And then he beat it, and then they cried foul. Like, how? And because the guy just went in full beard, like just not fucking around. I was like, female, and then broke the national record in Canada. So
we would win. What was it? We would win a gold or U.S. We'd be part of the U.S. instead of Canada. U.S. It would be just you can, or was it can USA? I'm not sure how we do that. But hey, we have our hockey. Okay, we love our hockey. We love our beer here in Canada. That's something that we had a debate because Team Canada still kicks ass, man.
Let me see. Here we go.
That's because there's actual Canadians on it.
This is let me do this. This is Canada. This is Canada to all of its fullest ideals. I may have to blow it up a little bit, but
Yeah, would you?
it's safe. There's your women's Canadian weightlifting champion.
From Alberta.
This motherfucker, full on, just went in and was like, "I'm a woman," and just crushed that shit.
Oh my goodness.
And props to him.
We do that for a reason out here, it's just to piss people off.
I know. Well, props to him. I was like, "Oh, that's a man right there." He's like, because again, you're the before he did that, it was a trans woman, trans man, whatever, doing it, just claiming to be a woman. And it was like, then they come out cry foul like, I've been transitioning for 20 years. It's not fair that this guy comes in and makes a mockery of us. And he's like, no, he just proved a point.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally just proved a point. Like,
I'm going to give a 30-minute right now. It's at 2:37, which is 3:37 or wherever you're at there, Ben. I don't know your time, but at the 37 past. I'm not sure. I'm going to shut in about 30 minutes. So I'm giving a 30-minute warning.
Just say 30 minutes.
30-minute warning.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on now. Be nice. It's been good, though. It's been good. Don't be the Grinch or the Scrooge. Come on. I seen both of them last night, by the way, when I went for a walk.
Since we're going to just sit here and trigger, Ben, just realize those stockings on that mantle. You see the colors? There ain't no blue in there, fucker.
All I see when I see those trees, actually, I think of the Stanford Cardinal, and their mascot's a tree, and that triggers me. Just fuck Stanford.
I didn't even know that they're TPR. You're very observant that way there, because I was like, oh right. I was like, no, this thing came up and it was a recommended thing. I was like, sure, sounds like a great Christmas tree. I like the gold because I think maybe that with the gold here that so I had to get it.
And I think for Lori, was he not fairly close to Kalispell? I thought he was. I know where roughly, but I can't remember where Kalispell is to save my life. I think it's the same area.
I think I've only driven through Montana. I've driven through parts of Montana. Montana is a beautiful state, but I mean, there is fuck nothing there. I mean, there is nothing there. Just like Wyoming and North Dakota, there's nothing.
And Alberta.
Well, in Alberta too, yes, absolutely. There's nothing there. I've driven through.
No, that's not true. Alberta is beautiful.
Not the high north part of Alberta, but it is. It's nice, but there's nothing fucking there outside of Calgary and Edmonton.
Lincoln, okay. I'm outside Missoula. Okay, I was trying to remember where Nicole lives. He's a friend of mine.
Mm.
Yeah, you're right, Missoula.
I mean, trust me, I'm from Oregon originally. There's nothing there outside the coast. Portland. There you go.
You got those volcanoes and stuff.
I mean, there's nothing there really for the most part outside nature.
You have the explosive mountains of love.
Well,
right.
we aren't St. Mount Hood's not St. Helens in Washington, but maybe one day it'll go off.
Mount Hood is probably more dangerous, but
well, it's been dormant longer, so yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. All you need is a magma intrusion, and then it's like, okay, well, it's winter all August long.
Yeah, I mean, the whole western part of the U.S. There's not a lot there in general. Really, you think, oh, there's L.A., there's California. Well, yeah, but California's so spread out. Oregon, Washington. There's nothing else outside of a few cities. Las Vegas, great. What else does Nevada have? Reno, that's it. It's just open expanses of space.
Colorado and Utah are the same way. I was looking at buying a house in Washington, Utah, and once you left the town, there's nothing. It's just desert.
Yeah, and Utah is a great, another amazing state. Like driving through it, fantastic, beautiful. Colorado, same thing, absolutely gorgeous. But there's still not a whole lot there.
Hmm.
The worst state I've ever driven through is Kansas.
You're
Good,
not in Kansas anymore.
Good.
Did you not see Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz?
good God. You want a boring state to drive through? Flat for like 6 hours straight.
Yeah, well, no, it's like where James is from, which isn't doxing him because his name is SKCA. It's,
Yep.
kind of obvious, but yeah, there's nothing there either.
In
I
Saskatchewan?
lived in,
I've never been there.
yeah, I lived in Saskatoon for a little bit, and the most exciting thing I saw was the underground tunnel between my office and the parking lot, and then the driver would take me from there to the Delta Hotel. And like that's it. That's all there was to that whole place for me. It was like
Crazy.
But when I lived in Richmond, it was no different. I went from the executive suite to the Vancouver airport, and that's like.
Oh,
I saw
you
lots of
lived in
people on the
Richmond?
streets.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you saw the Chinese, Japanese, whatever you call them?
I saw a lot of people. I didn't identify them by their race, but yes, there were a lot of people.
Yeah, don't you miss race people now?
Hey, I
that's
love
like-
their
that's like-
sushi, by the way. I love their sushi, even though they got great slanted eyes. They also make good food as well.
I'm sorry. I will say that I don't know what it is. I had in Alberta, for instance, in Bonneville, when I was up in Bonneville, they were like, "This is a great pho place, the Vietnamese noodle soup."
Oh, I
I
love
went and we had
Vietnamese.
it, and I was like, "What in the fuck is this? This is not pho," because they customize it to like regions, kind of like a lot of places do, kind of like
Yep.
Mexican in the U.S. compared to Mexican in actual Mexico. And
Yeah.
apparently the Vietnamese do that in Canada too, because I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
like-
Chinese people do it too. And like your Chinese food restaurant, it's Canadian Chinese. It's not the same thing.
Yeah. It's they just
But,
customize it.
I know that one of the
Like-
girls. It doesn't really matter if I dox her because she's already famous, but she won the APA U.S. Open Amateur Championship, and she always complains that everybody wants to play. Guess what kind of Asian I am with her? Like, oh my god, it's okay for her to say it because she's from Vietnam, but it's like, oh my god.
It's also
can't
okay
believe
for
you
me.
said that.
It's also okay for me to dox Asians because I married one, so I have an in there.
I love their
even as a
food,
white
by the way.
person.
I love their food. They have good broccoli and good cauliflower, sweet and sour
but-
pork.
Asians
What
don't, but
kind of-
Asians don't eat cauliflower. Like in Asia, they don't have cauliflower, so I don't that I'm aware
Cauliflower
of.
is a man-made vegetable.
Yeah,
so
it's like that
often-
I'm aware of. So that's the point. They customize it to make it seem more, and that's not a bad thing. I'm
What
not.
kind of Asian is Mr. Snuffleupagus?
What? What the heck is?
Because he's imaginary. No one's ever seen him. Sam does not
Well,
exist.
no one's ever seen the
not exist.
Sasquatch or Bigfoot or anything like that.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. You know.
Wait, well, no, Ben, have you seen the Sasquatch? Oh, wait, you are Sasquatch. Sorry.
All right, shirts off. Here we go.
I'm
Let's
kidding
go.
you.
Here we go.
Okay.
No, again, it's like any of my exes. Most they're Filipino, but everyone in the U.S. is like, "Oh, you're Mexican."
I think Gutters was
You
getting
know, it's
excited
like-
when you said shirt
it's
off.
like-
Gutters was getting excited when you said shirt off. She wanted to see your shirt off there. I know Gutters. She's got screenshots of every time Ben takes off his shirt.
That is Mel. That's Mel that does that.
Did you see Lori's last comment? There's just something
On
in
the
the
book.
water down there.
What? Near me.
Yeah. 2 blocks.
Interesting.
That's very near. That's very near.
Wow. I hope you're safe. We'll have to buy you some shields so that way you can stay safe.
So I'm guessing he's not coming over for Christmas dinner.
That
Maybe-
guy?
Or if he's already self-invited, maybe just let him have turkey. Because, yeah,
Wow.
you don't want to end up in the next book.
No. She says I'm Mano. She's laughing her ass off, going, "You're crazy, buddy. You think I'd let that happen?"
I wouldn't say no at that point. Like, yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, no, he's dead. Oh. Yeah, so he's not coming for dinner. Have a drink
the
of
guys-
wine.
Hmm?
Have a drink of wine with him for him.
Well, one of the guys I knew from gambling and pool lives not terribly far from me, and he got into a bar fight with a UFC fighter and knocked him the hell out. Just knocked him flat. And he's very angry and does a lot of meth. And he comes around to try and trim my trees because he's like, "Oh yeah, no, hey TPR, I know you can get this, you can get the tree trimming." I'm like, "No," and he's like, "What? What's wrong with me?" And it gets into that rage, and it's like, "Okay, you know what? You can trim the tree. Just please don't kill me."
Gutters. No, Ben wants me to take off my shirt. Told you.
Is this
No.
going to be a
Closet doors
chest hair
open.
competition? Is that what this is going to be, Gutters?
Well,
Gutters
is-
Pub is going to be all about chest hair now. On Tuesday, it's going to be all about chest hair.
Which
It's
one of
bad
you
for
two
you.
has a thicker rug?
Well, Gutters isn't up here, and I can guarantee she has the thicker rug.
Oh,
I was just
Gutters.
kidding, but you
I
just
think
laid it
I think
out there.
Gutters needs to come up here. Set Ben straight.
She started
right.
it. She started it, and TPR continued it. I just answered the questions. That's all that
Oh,
happened.
Lord.
I was keeping it nice and friendly and clean.
I kept it nice and friendly and clean too. I just said, and this is what I believe. So
I have
that's a goddamn lie. That is a lie. That is
I
an
have
absolute
no
lie.
rug. What? Rug?
I think Ben is demanding proof.
I don't see gutters.
come
I
on
don't
up
see
here then,
gutters.
Gutters.
I don't see
Come on
gutters
up
at
here.
like a
It's
wax.
Christmas.
a-
Get up here, Gutters.
I
Come
don't
on.
see gutters going to a wax salon to be like, "Yo,
It's Christmas time, Gutters.
wax
the
my
link, come
cherry
on
or
up.
whatever the fuck." I mean, like, I don't see her doing that. So I doubt there's
What? She's waxing her cherries? What?
That's a 70s bush down there. Let's
It's
be
a
real here.
70s bush. Gutters is 39 and has never moved.
I know
He's
it's
always
but
39.
it is a 70s shag carpet all up and down over there.
You must. Okay, wait. Do you have a lot of at everybody's in your Discord or what? Oh, no. Okay, it's people saying hi to me. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, wow. I have it on streamer mode, so it doesn't flash at me every time. So that's why I'm like, I just see the numbers go up, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I know. I finally found where to mute everything because I was like, I'm so sick of certain streams being like, I mute it and it's like keeps going off at me. Like when I get notifications every like 6 seconds, I'm like,
Well, Gutters,
Alright,
come up here.
close
For God's
Discord.
sakes. Gutters, come up here.
That's right. I'll give you a going
I
away
gotta-
view on my refill.
I'll see if I can find my ID
Let's
to prove
go.
I'm old enough.
What was that? Oh, hang on here.
Go,
Just
Gutters.
wait,
Let's
wait.
go.
Here we
Bring
go.
it. Bring it.
Oh,
Bring
okay, come on. It's
Yeah,
Christmas
look
time.
at
Let's
it.
do this.
Enjoy it. Love it. Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. There you are, Gutters. Don't make me prove it. Shaved daily. Oh, Lori Allen is loving it there, Ben. And Gutters, Lori Allen and Gutters. Okay, so we've got a Jerry Springer episode in the works here, there, TPR. Because Gutters and Lori Allen are going to be fighting over Ben. This is great. This is even better. Now this is what I call a Christmas stream.
Let me just check. Yeah, 1973. I'm old enough.
What? 1973 what? For what?
That's when I was born.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely old enough.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I've never actually seen a girl with her shirt off, so. You never know what might happen.
Well, I mean, it is Christmas. Anything is bound to happen. This could take a turn for the worse, or it could take a turn left. Or
What could possibly go wrong with this plan?
I
What could
mean,
possibly go wrong?
I don't know. Anything is possible. Anything's possible. And I'm going to get ready to stick the 15-minute warning up in just 30 seconds there once it hits the 222. Welcome in there, everyone. Welcome in. You want to come on up? We've got divorce.
Oh, Gutters, is this your first time getting divorced? Shit, fuck it.
You're getting a
First one,
divorce?
baby.
What? Huh? Well, DPR can help you. I think he's a lawyer or a judge or something or other.
I'm just a court-appointed expert.
Okay, 15-minute warning there, people. Anybody that wants to come on up for the... oh, hang on here. Lori wants Ben to strip it down. Okay, Ben, you've been challenged to strip it down.
That might also be her daring Gutters as well. You never know. She's been ambiguous about that. Why is it every time Gutters is around, people are talking about getting naked?
Well,
Oh, this
her
girl,
name
she's a bad influence.
Gutters, you know. Gutters, the name Gutters alone should give it away, for God's sakes. You know, so when I went to Vegas, and it's too bad because, like I said, this is why I don't like CommieTube, is I actually went to Trump Tower trying to get Gutters, saying that she was my mom, Trump hat, and I was going to send it to her just before the election, and the guy there was like, well, there was trans people, and they're like, "You're not filming us, are you?" And they had like fake wigs on, and they said, "Well, you can go buy a hat in there." I'm not paying $60 US, which is like about $80 Canadian there for a freaking Trump. Give me a goddamn one for my mother, for God's sakes. Anyways, they wouldn't, and they refused to. And anyways, they would not give me a hat, but I did try, and I did go there, and I did a live stream, and Gutters was on the stream. Actually, the Vics were there as well, and the Vics were, because Rob wanted one. He goes, "What about me?" And I said, "Well, my dad and my mom want one." They're voting for Trump, and so they didn't budge. They're like, "Well, you could buy them. We do have a store," and then they got mad that I was actually live streaming. And anyways, I did try, but like I said, I'm not a very good salesperson, so I'm terrible. I failed at that one for sure. But Gutters was there. Gutters was there.
Do you have like the aspiration to one day become good at sales?
I can't sell lemon cars, all right? I have a hard time going to sleep at night knowing that muffler is going to die. No, a car salesman, a salesperson, yes, but maybe not in cars.
Okay, if you just want to be a salesperson, the principle's called guest. So you greet your customer, you understand what it is they're looking for, you educate them on what you have, you satisfy the needs that they've given you by giving them the right product, and then you thank them. It's guest. That's sales. So I just gave you a $10,000 YouTube lesson for free.
Okay, well, it's Christmas time, so. And here, cheers.
Well, my main question is Gutter's not here, so your OnlyFans contribution to her must have failed.
Well, Lori wanted you to strip it down. She said strip it down.
No, that's my OnlyFans. You got to subscribe to that shit.
I'm not paying, okay? I'm cheap, all right? I'm cheap-o fan forever.
I'm the same as Gutters. I'm shaved, so... The only place I have hair currently is my legs and my head because I've been too lazy to get rid of the fluff. And somebody likes it when it's like soft and fluffy.
The women do. They flock to the guys when they're fluffy.
No, well, she usually likes whiskers, but now it's just getting a little long and now it's soft and fluffy. And I'll shave it later. It's on my list of things to do.
Later? What do you mean later?
After I go to the store.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Before
I don't know
I
if it's
cook
true
the
or
ham.
not. Before you,
Before you what? Before you cook the ham, put
before I-
all your whiskers in the ham. It makes extra flavor. Just say that's where my whiskers are. It's extra flavor.
If it gets any longer, I'm gonna have to start braiding this shit, man. It's almost a quarter inch there.
get that man a hairnet.
What was that?
Get him a hairnet.
Nah.
Even if you're bald, like when I
It's
did
short.
welding, I worked at one of the food plants, had my head shaved to the scalp, and you still have to wear a hairnet. It's just life.
Yeah.
But if your face is shaved, you don't have to wear a beard net. I'm like, how does this work?
Yeah. This. I guess that's different
Interesting.
company policies. Also, like I don't know, Canada has the unions. I'm guessing kind of like the U.S. does a little bit.
Yes.
So there's different
Unions.
policies and shit like that. So yeah, some of it's corporate and company policy and union policies and all that nonsense.
Yeah, well, I just, you know what, I always had my welding hat on, and then you put the hairnet over top of it. And they're like, oh, no, you've got to put on the hairnet above everything.
Yeah. It was always weird. I kind of wanted the job originally, but now I'm glad years, like 12, 14 years ago, I never got the job at Frito-Lay as a maintenance. I was going to be hourly, but everyone else there was union. So even during the walkthrough, they were like, well, this color coverall they're the union reps. And then you're going to be in this color because you're like a private employee. Basically, we're hiring you. And so you just stick out like a sore thumb to them. And you could tell they did not like you. The union
Yes.
people. And I was
Yes. Yes, Banshee, yes. Everything's shaved.
well, we know.
There's another YouTuber, and he gets the name of Mr. Clean because he does the same thing, but he shaves his eyebrows. I don't do that.
Oh,
I've never
no.
been tempted to shave my eyebrows.
No, don't do that. Trim, but don't shave them. God damn. Get off the wild hairs or whatever, but that's about it.
Yeah.
God damn. And we know, and if anyone we want to know that's not shaven, we know it's Wendell's. I mean, she already lives in a fake country, a fake time zone, a fake reality. So why the fuck would she shave?
Yeah.
That's a 70s shag carpet right there. All over the place.
A
Up and down.
70s what?
It's probably like in the middle too. It's got like the patch.
I don't think she was born in the 70s. I think she's in the
I'm just giving a
80s.
description for visual context.
don't
Well,
know.
she's not that much older than me. I think she's like late 60s, early 70s.
There you go. Nailed it.
Wait. Well, listen, let's put it this way. I don't know her age, but I don't think that I think she's about 48.
You don't how dare you ever attempt to ask, let alone guess a woman's age? That is the rudest thing you can do as an attempted straight man.
Yeah, in the 60s there, see? Told you.
Kids.
And I only know that because I didn't ask her. She told people. I'm not dumb enough to ask a woman's age.
No, she's 48. How can you be?
My question would be...
She's got a fake ID then because it's wrong. It must have been misprinted.
No, you
It
don't.
was
No one.
misprinted. She's 48 years old. She's turning 49 soon
No one
know
IDs
that.
anyone for anything in Australia.
in July.
That fake country. So
Yeah,
let's get this
exactly.
straight.
Like the ID is fake because it says Australia. I'm like,
I don't know.
the fuck is that place?
There's like
Tempe,
12-year-olds.
Arizona.
Yeah, there's it's the same thing. There's 12.
That's where she is in Arizona. She's in Arizona, people.
Yeah, Tempe. She bought a town, or she bought a plot of land and built a fake town.
That's why there's only like 6 people there in one store.
Yeah, I mean, she isn't
She's in
made of
Arizona.
money. She only has so much she can spend on the employees.
Exactly.
She owns the general store. She didn't tell me.
It's just a prop, dude. It's not a real store.
Well, hang on here. Just wait a minute here. The bubble gum. I love bubble gum.
I can buy Australian crap at the fish and chip stop up at the corner. Like, come on. It's a fake country. With my age. Yes, you do.
Yes.
That is true. No wrinkles
Mid
or
50s.
that is true. No wrinkles or gray hair yet.
No, you're
Except
not
for
in your
maybe-
50s.
except for maybe in the hidden hair that we
She's
don't
not
see.
in her 50s, people. She's 40. She's turning 40. She's not 50 yet. She's turning 50 soon in a few years.
I have the
Okay.
impression Oilers is trying to get laid.
Well, that's
No,
not gonna
I
that's not
know.
gonna happen.
What?
That's not gonna
No.
happen either way. So we don't
No.
have to worry
Not
about
unless
that.
you go to Tempe, Arizona.
Banshee's already got 3 boyfriends. They're already lined up. Yeah, Banshee's got 3 boyfriends. They're lined up around the block,
There you
waiting
go.
for her.
Oh, all her 3 neighbors.
Is
No.
employer-employee relationships, isn't that like automatic sexual harassment? right
Again,
there?
there's no HR in Australia. Once again, do we have to keep reminding people there's no such thing as Australia, so there's no bylaws. It's just a free for all.
It's the Banshee commune of love.
Wendell's like, why am I here? I hate you all.
Leaving.
You guys better be careful because she does have the keys to my StreamYard.
That's
Just
fine.
saying.
That's fine. Kick me
So
off.
she
Kick
can
me off, do it.
backstage you guys.
Yeah, kick me off. Do
yeah.
it.
Okay. Oh, you
We only,
don't
we,
want
only, we, only, we only got
Oh.
5. We only got 5 minutes left, so we got to put in as many punches. As
No, we
can at
don't.
this point.
No, we don't. I'm doing the 10-minute warning now.
Well,
10
well,
minutes.
Your
We got 10
timing
minutes.
your timing is off terribly. Much like mine on my life.
No, it's not. We got 10 minutes. No, because I've been counting. Yeah. So we got 10 minutes.
There's
James.
James.
Where's James?
James is outing her.
Yeah.
She is in her 50s. No, she's not, James. Absolutely not. That is unprofessional bullshit. Where is the
There,
stick?
what? You have to turn your head to the unprofessional bullshit. That's the way you have to do it.
There you go. Now you gotta do this. Unprofessional bullshit. Look up to this guy. Oh
Have
my.
you noticed James has actually been talking on streams? I'm quite amazed.
Yes.
I know. You usually have
Somebody, I think it
He's
might have
giving
been
people
Wendell.
middle fingers. He's giving people
know.
middle fingers. He's Banshee is really rubbed off on him.
Good. It's nice to see him talk and stuff.
I mean, that just means I have to tell him shut the fuck up even more than normal.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with 60s babies, Lori's. So
No, it's just the mid 90s past. Those are the ones you got to worry about.
yeah, those people.
I cut it up mid 90s. Sam was 94, so I had to cut it off there.
Well,
I knew that you were younger. So with
Okay.
all of your free love and your internet, yeah, whatever.
free love and internet. It's not Valentine's yet, there, baby. Just saying.
It's Valentine's every day at Ben and Sam's.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Love is in the air, but it's not February yet.
Nor April, depending on if the divorce goes through. Then I have to get remarried. So, listen. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, that was a downer.
Isn't divorces? Aren't they really exciting there, Ben?
It's been 5.5 years, so what the fuck? It's time to get it done with.
I was gonna say, isn't it at that point an annulment?
Right? I should legally annul, but then I'd have to go through do they want to take a green card away? And that'd be an interesting aspect. I'm not.
You should
doing
do that. You should do that.
I'm not doing that. I am complimentary to being cooperative doing this. I'm just not getting into a screaming fest when for no reason they want to send 14 messages over 5 minutes after they don't get their way, and I'm not dealing with this right now. That's all. That's where I'm at.
Right. Has it not been easy, or has it been difficult, or do you guys have a lot of hoops to go through in the States for divorce?
Not really. This is, I think it's like anywhere you just do paperwork. It's not contested, so it's not like we're battling over anything. It's just we
But
want it
there's
done.
more shit that you have to do to get divorced than there is to get married.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. To get married, it was literally just go to an office, sign the paperwork in front of someone, they notarize it, and then they're like, "Here's your license. Get married in 60 days," and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
And here, divorce is like, "Hey, you gotta get this notarized now. Hey, you missed this notary. Hey, there's this extra page that wasn't in the packet. You gotta get this notarized now." And it's like,
Yeah.
In Canada, there's a lot more bullshit than the States, from what I understand.
Everything in Canada.
TPR, would you agree or no? Or am I right? Or
Oh,
do you think
well,
there's
I
a lot
mean,
more red tape?
my first was a divorce. My second was an annulment. And both of them were kind of a pain in the ass.
Well, how many times are you married? Are we going to call you TPR the 8th I am?
Twice.
Okay, twice. Okay.
"Hey, you're not
All
as bad as my you're not as bad as my
Well,
boss.
at least
He's
you're
on
better
his-
than
he's like-
Henry. You have
he's on his
6 more
fourth-
times to go.
Yeah, my boss is on his 4th or 5th marriage." He said, "I was like, God damn, dude."
I mean, I don't date that often, so it's pretty rare. And then usually, if I date somebody, we end up married. It's just what it is, man. I'm like a long term.
Well, can't you just date for
kind of
2
person.
years and make sure that they, check them
In
out?
Canada, if you live in a home with somebody in a mutual relationship for more than 6 months,
Common law
then you're
marriage.
technically married.
It's the same
Really?
in Texas. It's the same in Texas. Common law marriage. You're basically
Bunch of
considered.
BS.
You're considered spouses or significant others, at least, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so that's why my second was technically a marriage.
5-minute warning. Just letting you guys know.
So, yeah, I mean, I actually had to go get it annulled legally. And I'm like, this is dumb. But she wanted to marry somebody else. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like, we're not fighting about anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, that's the same with mine. We're not fighting about it. Like, the only aspect that people, Wendell's has commented on it multiple times in private chats and stuff like that, or discussions, is that it's been 5.5 years. I've been with Sam for over 4.5 years. There's nothing there. I haven't talked to that guy in years until like August. We started talking again about doing this, and then it was like, all right. And then he just gets in this like hissy fit, and everyone was like, dude, he's just fucking jealous. Because one of his first questions on our dinner we had when we met and talked for the first time in fucking like 3 years of seeing each other was like, hey, are you still with him? I was like, yeah. And then he makes snide comments like, well, I look younger than him. It's shit like that. And then I invite him over to like, hey, drop the paperwork off here. I'm at home. And he's like, oh, I'm not do that. Let's go out and get drinks. I'm like, no, I'm not going out. I don't want to go get drinks right now. And then he just has like a hissy fit and sends like, again, like 14, 15 messages over like literally like an 8-minute span, screaming basically. I didn't even read them. I just deleted the whole fucking block. I just ignored it. And I'm like, I'm not doing this shit.
Okay, but because he's doing all that, is he going to sign it though? Is he going to sign it?
No, it's all signed. It was just another document that needed to be notarized. And I'm like, we'll just drop it off and I'll drop it back to you and that's it. And it's fine. It's not like we don't talk. I don't do anything. I don't start arguments. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to do it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask TPR question. How long does it take to finalize a divorce in Canada?
Anywhere from 6 to 18 months.
But how long does it take in the States?
The U.S., depending on the state and, of course, the matter, contested, uncontested. Uncontested, it's going to slip through. It's going to kind of breeze by probably quicker, but it still takes a few months at least. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
If it's contested, yeah, and you drag it out in court for whatever reason, like legal, property, money, kid, yeah, I could see 12 to 18 months. But if it's uncontested, it should go by pretty easily.
Okay, we got 3 minutes there. So any last words? We're going to TPR? Anything you want to say?
I was just reading Lori's comment.
Sure, go for it.
And I could read it both ways. Like, oh, you just chilled together and you had to get a divorce. I'm like, yeah, that's possible. Or a child. Yeah, I could understand it. But yeah, beyond that, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, enjoys the evening, has a good dinner, family, friends, or whomever. and just enjoy the season.
Anything else? Happy New Year. What about a Happy New Year coming up?
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Ben, what do you got? Anything going on? You got any streams coming up at all?
Just college football ones, Friday and Monday, for the preview
Okay.
the Rose Bowl game for Oregon Ohio State rematch in the playoffs. But no, nothing. Maybe a late Saturday night stream. I'll see how the night goes.
Okay.
Other than that, if you're not
That's
sure about your marriage and you don't want to deal with divorce, get it annulled and kick those fuckers out. And tonight I will be doing Thai style dinner to break up the monotony of turkey, and then hopefully some buck fata. Buck fata.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. All right.
All right. Anything else? Any last words, gentlemen, there before I end this?
You
stream
literally just asked us our last words.
But I said any others before I go big screen and.
Tons of buck butter tonight.
Okay. All right, then you guys are gonna go backstage. Then I'm backstaging you guys, bad boys. There we go. Okay, literally backstage myself. Okay. Yeah, that was a buck futter. Anyways, moment. Anyways, Ben, thanks. TPR, Ben. Good to see you guys. Merry Christmas, everyone, by the way. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. I don't charge for that yet. Not yet. Maybe in 2025. Have a great rest of your Christmas day. This webcams drive me insane. Merry Christmas, Lori, Gutters Pub, everyone. Bye-bye. Ending the stream. Merry Christmas.